Hello and welcome to episode 31. And this one's fucking cool as shit. Got Peter, his band came back here, or half his band, based on vacation. They're here. It was fucking awesome to have them in. It's like a real podcast or something. It's pretty crazy. People coming in and doing stuff. It's pretty neat. But yeah, so they came in, pimped their show on the 30th at Sunnyside Par 3 Golf Course in upstate New York here. It sounds like it's going to be pretty fucking rad. They were pretty fucking cool. They perform at the end of this. They actually do like a 10-minute little set here and do some stuff. And they actually did a little theme song for the show, which I'm going to start using now because that was adorable. I'm gonna do like a little, what they do in anime when they use kind of like part of a song for their opening, and then like I'll throw the whole thing at the end. Normally. It's in this one. You'll just hear it in the regular flow of things. I think I'm going to start using it for like everything at once. It's going to be pretty dope. But yeah, I'm super fucking stoked. I'm super happy that they fucking came by, fucking killed it. They were a good time to just talk to. It was a good time. I really enjoyed this one. Kind of blown away how fucking fun this was. Yeah, I think this one's really good. Next one, 32. That one's already done in the can, as the professionals call it. So I did that one ahead of time. So that one's really good. I can speak highly of that one. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy this one. Oh, and also, I tried something new this time when we recorded, so I hope it sounds cool, or at least better, or not bad. I don't know. I experimented a little bit, so I hope it sounds good. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this one, and enjoy.
Your brain on Tom. It might as well be Tom on your brain.
It's Tom on your brain.
It's Tom on your brain.
Brain on your Tom.
Your brain on Tom.
All right, so we'll get going here. Welcome, episode 31 here with
31.
Basement Vacation.
31.
Oh,
31. One half of Basement Vacation.
One half.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming, guys. You can introduce yourselves.
Yeah. I'm Peter. I do everything in the band. I'm definitely by far the leader. I write all the songs. I do everything. I'm kidding.
Plans all the shows.
I do. Yep. It definitely is me and not Marty that does it. So, yep. That's me.
And I'm Marty. I'm just a piece of shit. Doesn't do anything. Actually, I get in the way of the band a lot of the time. I try to undermine them. It makes things
You
interesting.
actively try to do wrong.
I try.
You're a villain.
I am the villain of the band.
Jesus
but
Christ.
It's okay. Because the good guys always win.
It's true.
Okay.
I'm glad you guys are here.
Me too.
You guys got a show coming up on the 30th.
Yes.
We do. Yeah.
So
Want to talk about that a little bit?
We were just there.
The venue is sick.
The venue is dope for anyone who's listening.
What's the venue?
It is the Sunnyside Par 3 Golf Course restaurant and bar. So needless to say, we made it.
Nice.
We're making it. Next stop, stadiums. Madison Square Garden residency. Yeah.
How'd you guys land that gig?
We just called. It's kind of a slow time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, we just called.
Am I supposed to? Oh, I'm sorry. Actually,
No,
they called us. They called us.
They called us.
No, they're super good. I've known Jim and everybody that plays over there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like I had an in going in there. I said, if I'm going to be home, I'd like to get everybody together and try to do something. So
Yeah.
That's super
you guys
cool.
got an open space. Yeah, they're super cool people. Awesome. Really nice.
Are you guys the only ones playing?
No, Bufuk and Radley.
That's right.
The wonderful Alex Saban.
Wonderful Alex Saban. People at Siena who are listening might be aware of this Alex Saban, who has come to 2 of the Musical Mayhem shows as my drummer, and he is nuts. Like, just nuts. Basically, long story short, he had mono at one point during high school, had a drum set that he got for Christmas, was just pretty much stuck at home for like 3 weeks. So he's just like, I want to learn how to play the drums now, and just practices every day for like at least an hour, and it's insane. Insane.
Yeah, he's incredible.
I hate to hype up the other band more than us, but like
No, they're gonna blow us out of the water.
Yeah, they're really good.
Okay.
So even if you hate us, then you should definitely at least see them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And if you hate them, come for the drinks.
So how did you guys get together, like as a group?
Oh boy, that goes way back.
Yeah.
Let's see, 7th grade.
Yep.
That's way back.
Way back.
It
Yeah.
all started when I was born.
When I was born. No, we've been playing music our whole life, and just growing up in an area where there's not a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of musicians, but not a lot of people that want to collaborate and want to do like the whole band thing.
Yeah.
So, you're kind of like you got this small pool to choose from, and
Oh, wow. Thanks.
no, in a good way. Like it makes you like closer as a band.
You're in my bed because you have to be.
We've all been friends since forever. So
That's awesome.
I knew him in the womb.
yeah,
We're really close.
we've had bands like growing up too, just like separately,
Right.
and it just seemed like the right time to get everybody together and try to do something like Basement Vacation.
Yeah.
Where'd
the other two come from? Did you also know them in 7th grade?
Yeah, no, we met those guys when I started high school, and I moved to Hartford, New York, not Connecticut.
My aunt came up with the perfect term for this just a couple days ago when I saw her. Friend-in-law, right? So I know Marty here, and these are Marty's good friends that he's known for forever.
Okay.
Or, well,
Yeah.
I don't know when you met them.
Oh,
Whatever,
like
it
when I
doesn't
moved
matter.
to Hartford, yeah.
Anyway, but like it was like a mutual friend thing, and then we met each other. It was whatever. But yeah, they're my friend-in-laws, and now I live with one of them.
That's pretty sick.
I live with Kyle, who's the bassist, who couldn't be here today, unfortunately. But he did request to say what up.
What up? What up, Kyle? Shouts to Kyle.
Shout out to Kyle.
We love you, Kyle.
Oh man, what a guy.
That's pretty cool.
What were we talking about?
How long you been together as like a full group? How'd you meet?
Oh, it's a full group. Oh,
Not even like this is probably a year.
maybe
huh?
a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How much
Yeah.
you guys have come up with so far, like written and stuff?
Tons. This has
That's
probably
awesome.
been the
Yeah.
busiest we've all been for writing. I've written personally. This past year, like maybe 10 songs completed.
No shit.
So
Well, what we tend to do is we'll all kind of like go our separate ways, and then,
Mhm.
or at least I don't know what you guys have been doing since Portland, but at least the original formula was like everyone goes and writes their own songs on their own time,
Mhm.
and then presents it to the rest of the group, and the rest of the group will say, "Okay, here's how I can add on to it," and we just like put our pieces together and make up something, and then make a full song.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
I can come up with like lyrics and like a guitar part, and then Jake or Marty will come in and put another thing on there, maybe do like a vocal harmony, something like that. But like they just add pieces on it, so that's just this completed product, I guess.
songs are like ogres or like onions, and that they have layers, and that's a big part of it.
Can we segue for a second? That was a surprisingly applicable and also deep quote from Shrek. In the year 2000 probably
2001, yeah.
Ahead of its time, really.
very ahead of its time, and it's almost a little disappointing how much I've thought about that.
Yeah, you should be ashamed to think of Shrek this much.
I should really think this much. Not even ironically, that's the worst part. It's
Philosophically.
like, there's like a philosophical message in Shrek 1. Oh my god, I'm the worst.
But that's pretty cool. You guys had a whole bunch of shit written. Do you guys like have like a full album? I know you guys have SoundCloud and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
SoundCloud.com/
That's the next
Basement Vacation.
project, I guess.
The Basement Vacation album coming to you 2018. This is the
Nice.
promise right
Yeah,
here.
when
Nice.
this jabroni actually comes back for more than a week, then maybe
Actually, we've been doing a lot of like just recording and stuff like that over the wire, using
Really?
like the just sending each other audio tracks and mixing it through GarageBand and stuff like that. Surprisingly, like it's been pretty.
Wow.
it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it doesn't beat obviously being in the same room as somebody, but getting some concepts in there, it's perfect, and it sets us up to where if like we want to come home and like have some studio time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you have
We
like
can
at
do
least
that.
a demo.
Yeah.
But I mean, our good friend Audacity here can just, upload just whatever, like MP3 tracks. So Marty sends me an MP3 track of like some guitar part, and then I plug it in here, and then just record on top of it, and then send it back to him.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
So the power
Where do you
of the
guys
internet, bro.
where do you guys normally record if you're all together?
Well, we've recorded at Eclipse Studios
Okay.
when I was in a band called Ash Tree Lane with the bassist Kyle and our buddy Drew, who's the guitarist, singer, songwriter, the other one, out of the three of us. But yeah, Eclipse in Albany, and they had
Okay.
we worked with a guy named Aubie. He was super good, good to us. He was super good engineer. Knew what he was doing. Gave us some really good feedback. My only regret was, we were in high school at the time, didn't have a lot of time to devote to it. So now we kind of have that time, and I'm thinking, 2018 is going to be our year to.
2018 is the year of basement vacation.
Of basement vacation.
And also of our Lord.
Yes.
And also Stephen the Cryptic Existence coming 2018.
That's pretty cool. You guys have already kind of stuff planned out and shit.
Yeah, it's loosely planned,
That's more than most people.
Yeah.
Right. Most people just we have a band and they don't do anything with it. So that's cool that you guys are actually getting together and actually doing shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the first.
We want to share it with everybody.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
It makes us happy, and we want it to make other people happy.
That's right.
So what's your structure? You both have guitars here, and I assume, are you the lead guitarist? What would be your positions?
Honestly,
it's kind of weird.
It switches off.
Okay.
We have 3 guitarists and a bass player.
Okay.
But I also play piano, so sometimes I could switch to that. And then it'll rotate parts pretty much based on who wrote the song is usually ends up being the lead guitar.
Okay.
Because they know the best because they wrote it, obviously.
Yeah.
And then they just will okay, add this in here as a rhythm part or something, and then just kind of build on from there. So it pretty much depends on who writes the song is kind of the way the structure ends up.
Okay.
We don't have a drummer, unfortunately. Okay. We're working on that. But it works without it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, most of our stuff is pretty soft and slow paced. So
even just
the rhythm is picked up a lot through even just the way we play guitar.
Yeah.
I mean, we get pretty loud in this way we stomp our feet. It's,
How do you guys categorize yourselves?
That's a hard question. Let's see. I wrote a rap the other day.
Oh, nice.
And then we write folk songs all the time.
Yeah, it's this weird combination of folk music and God, what the hell do you even call that? Soft rock? Almost?
Soft rock, yeah. And, acoustic rock. Sometimes. It's hard to genreize yourself, I suppose.
You know how singer-songwriter is its own genre?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Okay.
It's basically it's singer-songwriter times 4. That's the best way to put it.
Okay.
Because it's literally just 4 singer-songwriters on top of each other on one track.
But the beauty of it, man, honestly.
Yeah, but it works out.
Yeah.
Because, it doesn't get crowded in the way that some others can, because it's not necessarily you have 3 guitars doing the same thing. You're all doing building parts on top of each other. So it works out. Yeah. So that's their format, I guess. So it just kind of changes. It depends on the song.
Does the singer also depend on the song too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually the lyrics are when we write the lyrics, they're from a personal place.
Okay.
So
it'd be
the
weird
person
if someone else did
writing. Yeah. I mean the harmonies though.
We'll add in as we can demonstrate later. But whoever wrote the song will usually end up singing it, but then someone also do a vocal harmony, a background kind of thing. So it's cool.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
sounds interesting. I think I'm gonna actually try to make it to your thing on the 30th.
Definitely, man. We'll buy you a drink.
Dope. All right, I'm in.
I'll buy you 3.
What was I gonna say? What was it? I forget now. But what brings you to Portland?
Let's see.
Because you're all kind of scattered, right?
Yeah.
For the most part?
Yeah, I mean, we're on the opposite sides of the United States at the moment.
Yes, we are quite literally.
Because you live with Kyle.
I live with Kyle.
What's the name of the fourth bandmate?
Drew.
Drew, okay.
Yeah, and I live with Drew in Portland.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, so we're literally just 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. What makes you guys go over there?
A lot of, I've been looking to get out of I was looking to get out of New York for a while just to kind of see things.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. I love it up here, and I think it's a beautiful area. But
love is a strong term.
Yeah, it is a very strong term. I'm just being polite to New York. No, but I just felt like I needed a change. Drew lived in Portland for 6 months.
Okay.
And he really liked it. He moved back for a little bit because he was kind of missing his old routine of the whole New York thing and having his friends all around and stuff. But decided to move back because he got back here and was Portland's way better. So I was like, you know what? I'm looking to move, and you're a great roommate. So let's keep this going. We'll go over to Portland and,
make it work.
Make it work.
That's awesome.
And then we went down south through the Oxbow Loop is what it's called. So we went like through North Carolina, cut through to Texas.
Oh shit, you drove to Portland.
Oh, we drove to Portland.
Oh shit.
Cross country, yeah.
Cross country, man.
Wow.
And they did like the whole trip, right? So they went down south and then across and then north.
Yeah, we stopped, every night, made sure to see where we were. Like, we enjoyed it. It was
That's awesome. How long did that take you?
2 weeks, about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we took our time. It could have taken us less, but,
Okay. Did you stop in particular places or just kind of like stop wherever you felt like
we
it?
stopped everywhere. We stopped in North Carolina, like Raleigh, North Carolina. Beautiful. We stopped in Houston, Dallas. Memphis, Tennessee, we stopped at. Just like everywhere that we could, really. Anywhere that we had a friend or we just like saw that we wanted to go, we
That's
stopped.
sick.
So
That's super fucking cool.
up through Vegas, stayed with Nick Jules.
Shout out to Nick.
Shout out to Nick.
What's up, Nick? How you doing?
And then over to California, to San Francisco, and then up right to Oregon through Crater Lake. It was
That's
pretty
fucking
cool.
sick.
Yeah, it was. If anybody gets the chance, just go on a cross country road trip because it's.
My brother did that. He didn't like. He
Mikey.
looped like back around back to come here, but like, he did the same thing where you go straight south and then through.
Hi, Mike, if you're listening.
Yeah.
It's really like
Solid.
it's interesting just to see like how people live in a different part because it's very similar, but it's different too.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So
What are you doing out there?
right now I'm a nurse's aide.
Okay.
That's kind of like my my hustle.
Yeah.
But
We all got one.
I mean, my primary goal right now is writing music and trying to just get something going. Light a
Nice.
fire underneath at least get a repertoire, so I have something to draw back on. Doing a lot of open mics out
I was gonna say,
there.
did you perform out there? That's sick.
Yeah, the scene is really good out
I
there.
could imagine it's probably pretty fantastic.
It's incredible.
Unlike Glens Falls, upstate New York.
Well, we got to make the scene in Glens Falls.
We're making it. We're
Making it. December 30th, be there. Yeah. And
That's
then
pretty cool.
I've been kind of getting into coding too lately.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, I mean, I'm just basic stuff right now, HTML and CSS, but
What do you want to do with that, or just want to have that skill set
yeah, I mean,
so you can stop the robots from killing us?
pretty much,
Bring
yeah.
CSS
Do you guys see that fucking
do,
robot that can
Reddit
sweat?
What?
No.
It's a robot that does push-ups, and it has sweat glands so that it doesn't like overheat itself. It
Oh,
can keep
shit.
doing push-ups.
That is crazy.
So we're all dead.
Whoa.
Okay.
I see a market
Every-
for robot deodorant, though.
Every single sci-fi movie about artificial intelligence ends the same way. Why are people still pursuing this?
I don't know.
It's like it's bound to happen.
Oh, we're done.
If you create self-learning artificial intelligence, they will take us over. They are inherently better than humans.
Oh yeah, we're done.
We're dead. iRobot is unironically correct.
Yeah.
I mean, indirectly, I guess it's a form of evolution, right?
No, right? Yeah. I forget who said it, but it's humans are the sex organs of the robot world.
No?
It's just
Like we're going to make it so that they kill us. Like basically, we're going to be the reason.
scientists are supposed to be smart, right?
Oh,
why,
yeah.
Why would they do this? I don't know, man.
I'm all for AI. Put it in me.
Oh really?
I want like 6 AI in my body at once.
Would you like?
Ew.
Would you like get like augments and stuff, like become like a full cyborg if you get an opportunity?
Are you kidding? You guys wouldn't?
Depends on what it was.
Yeah, it depends on what it was.
I would cut off both my arms.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even care if you gave me like 2 left arms.
I would love to get my eyes done, but I would be like the third group. I'd be like third wave. So it'd be like I wouldn't be like a first person jumping
not
in.
early
just-
adopter,
not
no.
doing that shit. I'm not even gonna be the second one in. I'll get Gen 3. I'll do that one.
That's probably perfect, man. You don't want it overheating in your eyeball and
Yeah.
exploding or some crap.
Exactly. I'm not fucking
Bug
with that.
fixes, patch notes.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna look through all that shit before I sign up for my eyes.
3.1.
Yeah,
Fix the eyeball explosion patch.
yeah. But I would totally get like that shit removed.
Um,
Like, that'd be sick. Fucking like crazy. I mean, I don't even know how that would work, but fucking that'd be amazing.
yeah, I mean, even laser eye surgery they're doing now is pretty incredible.
It really
You
is.
shoot a laser in your eye and you can see 20/20.
It's fucking nuts.
It's pretty nuts. I would personally just go. I would get anything that isn't remotely connected to my brain.
Okay.
So like legs, arms, for example, but nothing in my head, pretty much.
Okay.
As far away as my brain as I can be. Just brainwaves, aliens, man. Tinfoil hats. It's basically, rather than the tinfoil hat, it's basically just an antenna of like, please brainwash me.
Yeah, true.
It's
So,
an interesting outlook.
yeah.
You just assume they're going to immediately try to brainwash you.
I mean,
I guess I have no way to prove that they wouldn't, but
right. Okay, like I said, every single AI movie for
Yeah.
us take over the world.
I mean, they're pretty much prophecy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah, definitely. Because I think, what is it? They take, like, they can learn everything we've learned in, like, 2 weeks or something. Like, from scratch. They can just...
And the growth is exponential,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, exactly. That too. So they can go even faster. Yeah. Like, it's insane. Like, fucking Elon Musk. He developed that AI that's beating Dota pros. Like, they can't beat this fucking robot. Because it learned from them. And now it's like...
Now, how is every other game's AI so bad?
Well, it's Elon Musk. He's just like, I'm going to fuck with everything. I'm going to ruin everyone's fun.
Seriously. He shot a rocket ship over Texas not too long. What was that, last week?
Did he really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and everybody was like posting on the social media like, "Oh, it's alien," and Elon Musk was like trolling him.
I love that guy.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, placement. What better way to get people interested in science than shooting a rocket over like Texas?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, people who probably don't give a shit about science, like now they're like, "Oh, what the fuck is going in the sky right now? It's a rocket ship. Who's Elon Musk?"
Yeah.
Like,
Right. I don't know how I feel about Elon Musk.
Really? I think he's fucking dope.
He's just like
He's bored. He's like, I'm just gonna create a thing that lets us travel over the East Coast, West Coast in like an hour.
I mean, I guess so.
Like he's like just
I
doing.
can't tell if he's like crazy or just this fucking meme lord. You know what I mean? Like he's just like this meme lord with billions of dollars who just like, I don't know, whatever.
yeah,
Let's build a rocket ship, bro.
Let's go to Mars.
yeah,
He's like a stoner with a lot of money.
yeah.
Dude, we could just totally go to Mars right now.
Dude.
We got the money.
We got that. We'll just
Let's
do
put
it.
a roadster up there.
What if we had a way that you could like
trip.
just tunnel through the entire United States? Just hear me out, guys.
Hear me out on this one.
You know, trains. Let's make them go faster.
Oh my god. Because I saw that, like, you know, CGI computer simulation video of, like, a rocket launching from right outside New York City, and it goes to Washington, D.C. in, like, 10 minutes. I was like, okay, great, whatever. But all of the logistics to, like, not only get the people out to the island where the rocket would launch, you also have to deal with a rocket launching, you know, 100 miles, like 100 yards from your city.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a lot. It's just a lot.
I would hate
We'll
to have
see
the
where it
apartment
goes.
next to that. I'll tell you.
Right. Like, Manhattan real estate is just going to plummet.
That's good though.
Yeah, it's
I fucking love the move, man.
Seriously.
Yeah.
It's way too expensive. Oh my god, it's so crazy though. It's such a crazy place.
There's a riddle for you. Would you live in Manhattan, like in the best spot of the city, if there was a rocket launch every like half hour that just destroyed your eardrums?
Every half hour.
Half hour's a lot. Eardrums a lot. And also, what the fuck? It's kicking up, you know? Like, fucking, like, what is it? Like, if you live near a highway, your chance of cancer is, like, doubled or something.
I believe it.
Because of just, like, the shit in the air from, like, exhaust and the tires and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, just being near it, like, can fuck you up. Because, like, I know, like, a lot of the houses around, like, the 101 in LA, like, they have, like, increased chances of cancer just because shit's kicking up constantly because everyone's driving constantly. But.
So but you can live in downtown Manhattan for, like, $100 a month.
And I'm deaf? Oh, $100 a month. Hang on. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not that. Okay, let's say 500.
That's
That's like that's a little more reasonable.
I mean, there's a lot of sacrifices being done. Well, who else is there? Did everyone else leave? Like, am I just gonna
Just
be?
you.
Am I just gonna be there?
They're all leaving on the rocket ship.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I didn't think this far ahead into my hypothetical analogy.
Because like, if it was like now, but also I'm deaf and probably gonna die of cancer, maybe.
Right.
But like, if it's like fucking I Am Legend, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's just you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be kind of sick though.
Would you rathers are fun. Do you have any good would you rathers?
Do I?
Off the top of your head.
I don't.
Oh, okay. Here's one. How did it go? Okay. Would you rather live for 10 lives each at 100 years?
Okay.
Completely different. You have no memories of the other ones. So you have 10 completely fulfilling lives that at least each last 100 years, or one life that lives 1,000 years, and you can remember everything and every experience.
1,000.
Yeah.
But what if you fuck up early, man?
You got plenty of time to fix it. Plenty of time to fix it.
That's true.
The only thing I could do to fuck it is kill someone. That's the only thing I could really do to really fuck up and just be done forever.
What if you're framed?
I didn't clarify whether or not you're immortal, and that was never introduced. We're just going to assume that you're not immortal.
Oh, so you could die still?
You can die. So
I mean, I wouldn't.
If you're not killed, you will live to 1,000 years.
Yeah, I wouldn't go crazy.
1,000 years is. You would go 1,000 years?
Oh, easily, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I probably would too, just because like I want. No, I'd go one. Like I'd like 10 chances. That's fine. 10 chances to not fuck it up.
So what happens after the 1,000 years without 10th chance?
They're just dead.
Just dead.
Yeah.
Dead in the dirt.
Okay.
Yep. Heaven's not real.
God is a lie.
I hate to break it to you right here on Your Brain on Tom. But
You heard it here first.
Dear listeners, you heard it here first. God
Breaking
is
news.
dead. Breaking news.
God is dead. Oh my God.
Art is a lie. Nothing is real.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's like 1,000 years. Although I guess it would be kind of like a nightmare because like people you love would also die, and then you'd just be a wandering hermit. And,
Yeah.
but I
That's
don't
why
know.
I keep cutting up on it.
Think of all the video games that you could play.
Think how cool they would be.
Yeah, for 1,000 years.
What's a backlog?
Yeah, exactly.
And that would be an excellent. Oh,
No, you could become fucking fantastic at one thing. It'd be amazing.
True.
Do you keep your age, or would I become 1,000 years old? Would I be like a 1,000-year-old man,
think,
just like crippled and small?
No, I think the way I've been doing it was, at 100 years old, you'd stay 100
Okay.
for the rest of the 900 years.
You'd
Oh,
be
that's
100
tough.
for 900 years.
No, that's tough.
With
That one's
you'd
tough.
have like some arthritis by that
Okay,
point.
okay, we'll bring it down. Let's say 50. You stay your
Easy,
Okay, yeah.
50-year-old
yeah.
body.
Because like
Okay.
even in 1,000 years, like maybe in the next like 50,
Mhm.
like maybe science is amazing, and I feel like a 20-year-old again.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Shit. Okay.
Plus, you could still smash at 50.
It's true. Can lay the pipe.
That's
You
true.
can lay the proverbial pipe.
What I keep getting caught up on is this whole thing of you have the 10 lives. I think I'd do the 10 lives, but my issue is that you can't remember anything.
Yeah, I don't like that part.
And then it's just like, what's the point? Like, I'll never be able to experience it.
Well,
And
you get 10
I don't know.
fulfilling lives.
Right.
though,
It's like a
so-
fulfilling life, but you have no idea what you did. And it's,
Yeah.
that's just,
But I think it'd be more fun to know you did it. Like to have one
Right.
long fulfilling life
Yeah.
that you had to work for, as
Yeah.
opposed to just making sure you have a 10 nest like locked in fulfilling lives.
Yeah.
I think, okay, I think I'm gonna go for the 1,000 lives, or 1,000 year. But I'm just gonna kill myself at like 150.
Whoa.
Dramatic.
Do everything, but I'll be like 50 for another 100 years, and then I'll just like,
That's a good point.
I don't
That
know.
was good enough.
Yeah, I'll be like,
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I totally say that now, but at like 150, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I hate
Right.
everything. Everyone's dead. I'm completely alone. What is the point?
Yeah.
That'd be nuts, though.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Man,
Oh.
That was my good one. I don't have any other.
I had a music question for you guys.
Oh, what's up?
What is your musical influences? I know you're a big Dad Rock guy, but is
I'm
there
a
more
huge
to
Dad
this?
Rock guy.
Boston for Pete.
Hey, man.
Led Zeppelin.
Hey man, you don't know me.
Oh, dude, I know you.
No, I was thinking about this the other day. There's a lot of people. I have a lot of favorite artists,
Mhm.
but none that like directly influence. Like you can't audibly hear any influences.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just I don't know how the fuck I came up with it.
You were just, Wilco. You were just saying the other
No,
day.
I realized like after the fact, like it sounds a lot like Wilco.
Mm-hmm.
If you've ever heard them,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've seen them live.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
how do
they're
you
great.
define Wilco's
Yeah.
genre?
Indie garbage. Also known as my favorite genre of music.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, I guess indie soft rock is kind of the.
I mean, we kind of. I thought we coined the term "sad boy," but apparently,
oh no!
sad boy.
Oh my god! No.
Isn't that like an actual genre?
Yeah, it's. I guess
it's
it's like
definitely a
a
thing.
form of. I don't know. I thought it was a form of rap. when
Oh,
I
is
looked
it?
up.
Oh,
Yeah, there's like
could-
some
yeah.
guy who's some rapper on SoundCloud as
Huh.
as
I
always.
always thought it was like a branch of like shoegaze and
Yeah,
goth music,
yeah,
emo
yeah.
music, like
It
somewhere
could-
in that
yeah,
direction.
maybe it is.
But I would have no idea. I don't think anyone actually gives a shit about shoegaze past
No.
1999.
Yeah.
It's okay. I like it.
I love it,
Mm.
but I'm a weirdo,
Right.
and I like the
Fair.
sound of vacuums. Apparently,
Apparently.
apparently,
Hey man, you get
that's what I've been told.
you get a Hoover humming. It's perfect. Who else, Pete? Who's you got?
Yeah, what do you got?
Give me five.
Yeah, I'm
it's your
trying
top
to think.
5. Let's just start with the top 5 bands, and then we can work into your influences.
Okay. Top 5
Maybe it'll be a
bands.
little easier.
It's a lot easier. Van Halen is number 1.
Okay.
Absolutely. I love him. I will go for a while without gushing about Van Halen. You don't stop me. So, what I love about it is you have a virtuoso, right?
Mhm.
Like, for example, like a Stevie Ray Vaughan or Joe Satriani or Steve Vai, some people like that. They're incredible at guitar technically, right?
Mm-hmm.
But really the extent of what they end up doing is like they'll have a backtrack and then they'll just kind of shred for a while and then like that's it. That's their whole shtick. But where you have Van Halen, you have Eddie Van Halen, who's incredible at guitar, but also the rest of the band members are also really good respectively. And so
Yeah.
you have all 4 people being like virtuosos of the craft
Yeah.
in one place, and it just sounds awesome. And so that's why I really love it. So Van Halen's number 1. Just they're great. I love them. Hit all the boxes. Probably Zeppelin.
Okay.
Because they're just all around great.
I would say they're the same thing. They're all each individually amazing.
Right, exactly. And the worst thing too is Jimmy Page isn't even like technically astounding at all. He just like makes everything work.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, he's
like
how many years has he spent just being a studio guitarist before he joined Led Zeppelin?
And like, you know, someone like Eddie Van Halen could shred circles around him, but it doesn't matter because Page just makes it sound awesome. Like he doesn't need to know triplet whatever the fuck crazy scales. But he can just make something sound awesome just with like 3 notes.
Apparently there's a big like hate crowd against those people who can play those like triplets and like the speed pickers and sweep pickers.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, they say
Probably
they play
jealousy.
without a soul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody literally told me that the other
argument.
day.
Yeah, is Zeppelin
It's
has
soulless
soul.
playing.
Like
yeah.
they're far more like scientific and technical about it, and not really like the art behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think there's something to be. I mean, I don't remember who it's like some French composer, but like he's quoted saying, "Music is the space between notes."
Oh, okay.
And I think like the more space you have in between the notes, it's going to sound more soulful. I think people connect with that a lot more.
Yeah.
But not
like
to say that these guys that are shredding and doing
It's fucking sick.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
it's sick as fuck. I love it.
Yingwei Malmsteen.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's sick.
Oh,
That guy's so sick. Oh my god.
yeah.
I'm listening to him forever. That was a good pull.
Yeah.
That was a good pull.
Dude.
But yeah, exactly. That revolves right back to the point. Zeppelin is like very passionate, soulful music. Like you can hear it in Robert Plant's voice, and like somehow they make every song sound different, even though it's like the same exact members doing mostly the same chord progressions. They still make it sound unique. Same thing with like the White Stripes.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Especially them. You know, Jack White it's his voice, it's a guitar and drums, and that's it. And they've made like 7 albums of like completely unique and memorable songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that just blows my mind. Like it or not, like you have to give Jack White props because he's an excellent songwriter.
I love Jack White.
Jack White make that list? Is he number 3?
I don't number 3. Number 3 probably Steely Dan.
Oh, okay. That's an
Ooh.
interesting pick.
Just because.
Would have never guessed that out of you, actually.
Yeah, right.
That's a good one.
No, they're just this really nice blend of like R&B and rock music, but not like too hard, but like just right, and like a little bit of jazz in there, and it just works, and it's perfect. I love them. Saw them live too, as well.
That's sick.
Wow.
I didn't realize they played live for a while, and then all of a sudden my mom was like, "Oh yeah, I have tickets." I was like, "What?"
Oh, Mom. Good looking out.
Yeah, seriously. Thanks, Mary.
Shouts to Mary.
Yeah. Ooh, number 4 though. I don't even know who I'd pick for number 4. Here, you start. You start your list.
Okay.
Yeah, who's on your list?
All right, we'll go. I'm a big rap guy.
No,
So
nice.
like I love the rhythms and stuff. Diggable Planets. You familiar with
I'm
them?
not.
Oh, you should
Yeah,
check
he
them out.
literally just showed me some this morning.
They're pretty dope. I mean, it's like 90s
Okay.
R&B, so it's got that. It's kind of like bumpy and stuff. Good stuff to walk to, you know.
Okay, yeah. I've been like looking more into like 90s rap and stuff lately. I think it's pretty fucking
Check
sick.
out Diggable Planets. You're gonna like them.
Okay, cool.
I mean, Common and Kanye West.
Of course.
I mean, those guys they're great. They're not my top 5 though. I'll go for bands. I would say Stellar Young has been like, they're one of my favorite bands. I mean, they're out of Albany.
I'm not familiar with them.
local.
Huh.
Super,
They're really good if you get a chance to see them.
Super tight. I mean, like, they
usually
released,
do free shows.
how many albums they got now? 3 albums?
Yeah.
3 albums. All of them are just,
I
I'm
had them on the,
audio file for them. It's,
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of them. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, they're really good, and it's like indie rock, kinda, but it's very unique.
It's cool.
And John,
In a good way.
John can sing like a bird.
Yeah,
John and the guitarist is
Eric.
Eric. I mean, their range is just incredible to both of them.
That's sick.
So much talent in that band. It's crazy.
And I actually, when I had the radio show at Siena, I had him on for 1 minute.
Oh, really?
Interview.
That's
And
awesome.
I did like a behind the music kind of thing.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was great.
They're really cool, chill dudes.
I never even heard of them. That's so cool.
Yeah,
They're local too.
So anyone listening, Stellar Young, they have like free shows all the time.
Really?
And even if their cover charge is like $5-10.
Yeah,
usually,
right,
So
right.
whatever.
Okay.
Totally worth
Oh,
it.
and
That's sick.
while we're doing recommendations for local bands, Let's Be Leonard is also incredible.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh my god.
Psychedelic,
Ooh.
jazz rock,
Jazz rock.
sometimes. Okay.
Ooh.
So imagine the traditional like 4-piece rock band, right? So you have the bass, the drums, rhythm guitar, lead guitar, and singer. So I guess 5-piece, but in this case they're the same person, the singer and lead. That plus a sax player,
Interesting.
and it's amazing.
That's sick.
I'm always sold
So-
when there's a good sax.
Right. And so basically, I went to the show, and I knew the bassist already. He's my friend's cousin. And I've seen him before, because he's been in other bands that I've seen. And I know his style. He's just like this very like, yeah, chill, let's do it for the music, man. And just like kind of groove along. And he was always like real into, jam bands and all that shit. So I was like, okay, it's probably just some jam band thing. And so basically you have the drummer, the bass player, and the rhythm guitarist who's kind of like bopping along. You're like, oh yeah, music is fun, man. We're just kind of chilling and playing some nice, like, kind of reggae, kind of whatever.
Yeah.
And then you have the sax player and a lead guitar who fucking rip. And, like, they clearly, like, went to music school. They know their shit. And they're just, like, flying over these scales and doing crazy shit on top of that. And it sounds awesome. So, highly recommend.
Let's Be Leonard.
They're in, like, Let's Be Leonard is the name of it. I mean, they're online. They're in Saratoga.
Nice.
Yeah. No, they're really good if you get a chance.
Do you have your fourth and fifth?
Oh, fuck.
I'll go
You
my
didn't
second.
finish. She didn't
yeah.
finish. She didn't finish.
I would say
Okay.
like 2 Bayside. You familiar with Bayside at
I'm
all?
not.
They're kind of like
did you put Still Young at number 2?
okay, so 3. Yeah, yeah. They're good. They're kind of like that emo.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Say Anything?
Yes.
So say they're kind of like in that same cut, and Say Anything's like my number 4 too.
Oh, really?
Max
Okay.
Bemis is like, I mean, spoke to my conscience when I was like in high school. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He really he's just a prolific songwriter, and I mean he makes things interesting. That's for sure. His Hebrews album, a lot of people didn't like it, but I love it when artists throw people for a loop like that.
Right. Yeah. That's always sick.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And really, I've been feeling a lot. The world is a beautiful place, and I'm no longer afraid to die.
Oh.
That's the whole band name.
Yeah. I've heard
It's
of
the
them.
entire-
Yeah.
It's,
I
they
didn't know
just
that was a
always
thing.
foreign. That
Yeah.
whole album I've been listening to on repeat since it came out.
Oh shit.
It's so good. It's very ambient, so you can put it on and just like have it in the background. But it's got hooks in it too, so like you'll catch yourself just kind of like singing those hooks as their instrumentation is so tight. Like, totally worth the listen. So
That's
what is
sick.
that? That's 5. I
That's
can
5.
keep going, man.
Oh, okay, no, I think it's good.
Tyler the Creator.
Did you
list
get a good
goes on.
cartoon?
Yeah.
Probably Guns N' Roses is
That's a
probably
good
up
pick.
there.
It's a good pick.
Just because, I've seen them live. It was awesome.
Really?
Oh my god. They disbanded in 94 because
Yeah.
Slash and Axl had this whole drama bullshit. And they all of a sudden come back like last year. And they're like, okay, we're going to go on tour again. Little surprise. And then, my brother John lives in Washington, D.C., and they were playing there. I was like, hell yeah. It was like $90 a ticket. I was
my
like,
God.
fuck yeah.
How many
Guns N' Roses
opportunities are you
reunion.
going to get?
Right. So I drove the 7-hour trip, went down to DC. Oh my god, best show I've ever seen. It was incredible. Like, what was the name of the stadium? It's where the Redskins usually play.
Okay.
So it's this giant, like 100,000 person stadium, not packed, but like still a lot of people there. And they have the full stadium going. They have all these pyrotechnics, and they have the fog machines, and they have the lights, and the stadium effect. And then at the end of the show, they're doing an encore. Slash is ripping on guitar, and all these pyrotechnics and shit are going off. It's just this crazy thing. You're playing Paradise City, and then song ends. A full-scale fireworks show
Wow.
goes up behind the stadium so that it goes like in the air above the stadium in that open part where you can see it. Oh my god, it was so cool. It was like a 3-hour show. Oh my god. It was so cool.
Those guys got us into guitar.
Yeah.
We were trying to learn Guns N' Roses songs and like in your basement, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I think my brother grew up listening to stuff on Guns N' Roses, and then that rubbed off on me as well. So, here we are.
What would be number 5?
Number 5. Man, that's tough because I almost feel bad giving it to like a new person because they still haven't like finished the discography and they're still like relatively new, whatever. But this group called Televisor is real good.
I'm not familiar.
It's a 2-part group in England.
Okay.
And they do like I think the technical term is new disco.
Interesting.
And it's as cool as it sounds. It's like this awesome mix of like the good parts of disco
Yeah.
and EDM
Huh.
and like sick guitar parts, and it's so cool, and I just love them.
That sounds pretty cool.
They only have like, I mean, they only have like 20 songs total, but like some of them are just fucking really good.
That's pretty cool.
It's yeah. So they're probably, I don't know if it's number 5, but for now, yeah, we'll just
We'll put it in there. Good job, Televisor.
leave it there.
You made Pete Fritz top 5.
Yeah. Or, unless something comes to mind, yeah. We'll stick with that for now.
What do you listen to, Tom?
Oh God, my music tastes are insane. Probably my favorite band right now, and has been probably that way for a while, is Daughter. You familiar with them?
No.
They're a 3-piece. I think they're Scottish. It's basically a girl singing about being abused for 2 albums, and for some reason I fucking love it. Oh my God. Her life is so sad and it's so hard, but her voice is so great. I fucking love her. I saw her live once. They fucked up one of the songs, and then she was like all nervous. He's like, oh God, no. And I was like, no, we love you so much. Don't be sad. Stop being sad. You're wonderful.
Singer Q, no.
Yeah, it was. Oh God, I love them so much. But then like I also listen to like Metallica and Death Clock, and then
word.
fucking like Lady Gaga and shit. Like my music tastes go everywhere. Like, Kendrick Lamar is fucking dope right now.
Yeah.
Fucking-
He's on fire. He's playing the ESPN awards, right?
Is he really?
I'm pretty sure he is.
That's
yeah.
sick.
On top of the game right now.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome. Royal Blood is a British duo. They got Jimmy Page's attention. Like at the BAFTAs, they were like, "Yo, he was like, these guys are sick."
Holy shit.
Wow.
They're really good. I think they only have 1 album. They're super good.
Wow.
Yeah, I just listen to all sorts of shit. Like the fucking Spotify like 2017 thing came out.
Yeah.
And holy
Was it
shit,
just
it's
them?
it's insane. It's insanity. It's like 2 songs Metallica, then like 4 Lady Gaga songs, and randomly Daughter shows up, and then Grimes. Oh, I love Grimes. Fucking shout out to Grimes.
Oh,
Yo.
word.
And like fucking,
more, right?
it just goes everywhere. I just listen to anything but country. I've yet to find a country band that's like really spoken to me.
Avett Brothers.
I guess they do count.
Avett
Okay,
Yeah.
Actually, I might have a number 5. I'd say Johnny Cash.
really? Okay, it's a good
Johnny
pick.
Cash is fucking sweet.
Outlaw country is.
Yeah, outlaw. Okay, country music before like 1980 is like generally fine in my opinion.
Yeah, it's this pop country stuff that's.
Pop country stuff, where, like Keith Urban kind. You know what I mean? Is just,
I guess that Neil Young country album's sick.
Yeah, so like
He
Neil
just
and Johnny
released
Cash,
a whole bunch
Nelson.
of songs.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he made his whole online library like free to download and
shit.
stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Neil
I
Young
know
is killing it right now.
Shoot.
Yeah, he's got some sick stuff that's like I guess would be classified as country. So I guess I do like some of that
Yeah,
shit too.
once it crosses over into like this, just the fucking same song over and over.
So I can't tell a lot of them apart. Some of this news country stuff. Like every once in a while, I'll be in like a group of people, and they'll be like, "Let's put on this song." I'm like, I can't tell when the song ended, when it began. Like what's
Yeah.
going on?
Absolutely.
But yeah, I gotta give it to Johnny Cash, and also shout out to Johnny Cash again, because like so many of his songs were like they were played as country songs, but really they were like hard rock songs, and he didn't know it. Like Cocaine Blues, for example.
Oh yeah.
Like I played that with distortion on, and it sounds dope.
That's sick.
And so, like, he would have never guessed, probably, because they didn't really have electric guitars very much in, the 60s, but, until the Beatles. But, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. But I love Johnny Cash, and he's great. So yeah, I think that might be number 5 then. Sorry,
pick.
Televisor.
Oh, sorry, Televisor. You got dropped.
Shoot. Dropped.
Complete your
Fucking
discography.
dropped. Yeah, complete your discography, then we'll talk.
Oh
I'm
god.
just kidding. Please collab with me. I love you. Oh, Televisor, please.
What? Like, do you listen to newer stuff besides Televisor?
Yeah, I mean...
Like, what categorizes new? I guess for you, like the band's still together.
Yeah. That's fair. No, it's like a weird mix. Because, like, sometimes, what I'll do, obviously you're familiar with 4chan.
Yes, I am.
The music board is
Also familiar
this
with MU. Big
fucking...
fan. Learned a lot from them.
Oh, it's just a pile of memes.
but
but-
real good.
The only thing I like about it, and the only thing I go there for, is the Bandcamp SoundCloud threads.
Okay.
Because that's where a lot of people who are just like complete fucking nobodies will be like, hey, check out my stuff, guys, random strangers on the internet.
Yeah.
And nothing will come of this. I just want to share for some feedback. And there are some like absolute gems in there.
Huh.
And so if you ever get a chance, there's a lot of just like, dime a dozen like shitty meme rap.
Oh yeah.
Like ambient lo-fi hip hop beats and all that garbage.
I can
But
fuck with some lo-fi. Oh,
Oh yeah, put that on.
give me
there's
that shit.
There's so many of them. Oh god. So it's like 9 out of 10 times there's just going to be a lot of that, but occasionally I'll find like something really good. So if there's any like new music I listen to, it's probably that.
Okay. I've actually never done that with that board. I usually
that's-
just listen to like their whatever. They'll be like, this is the thread we're doing for this genre. Here bands
Yeah,
listen to.
right.
Like I'll do that and just be like, I'm gonna try.
No, that's a good place to, or at least in my experience, sometimes there's some good finds in there, for just like some complete fucking nobodies.
That's sick.
And the other thing I do like to do is when I was at Siena, is what I'd like to do on weekends sometimes is like, the Fuse Box in Albany on Central Ave and Low Beat will just have like concerts sometimes. I'll just have like some random nobody local band and just have a couple of them play, and it's like a $5 cover charge. And I'm like, fuck it, I don't know who any of these people are. Let's have a good time. Don't look any of them up.
Yeah.
Like, gotta go in completely blind and just see what happens.
That's sick.
And overall, I'd say it's successful.
That's cool.
Sometimes there are some losers, obviously, but
Statistically, it's got to happen.
statistically, it's got to happen. But there've been some good times. Actually, fun story. The Fuse Box, for people who don't know, is just this like 3 steps below dive bar of this place that like really, really badly wanted to be like a cool club and just didn't work, and is now just like this home for like sludge punk metal bands from fucking nowhere. But it's great. And so I like paid $5 for some, nobody punk bands, and it was like one of the best shows I've ever seen.
That's sick.
And during the show, I can have Alex vouch for me on this, by the way. Hi Alex, if you're listening.
Vouch for me.
Shout out to Alex.
Please vouch for me. I love you. And okay, so one of the bands starts playing. The singer rolls up on stage. He is visibly fucked out of his mind, like either just drunk or just God knows what, but he is like literally cannot stand up.
Wow.
And so he's like stumbling to the stage. Like there's some like roadies that had to go over and like sit him down on the edge of the stage and be like, just sit here. As this is happening, he's like screaming into the mic, but like appropriately. He's appropriately screaming because it's a punk band. And he's just going along with it. And the crowd goes nuts, and they just start like mosh pit, and they just throw beer bottles at him. But
Jesus!
But they're all, like they're into it. It's not like angry beer bottle throwing. It's just like in a good way somehow.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going on, and everything happened in like 3 seconds, and it was just wow. Is
that like one of those places where the band is in the crowd, basically? Like that's how bad the venue is. Yeah. So I've seen pictures of like punk shows. I'm like, fuck, I don't even like punk that much, but that looks like a fucking fun time.
Yeah.
Where you're just like
Seriously.
so in there with them, and they're like bumping into you and shit while they're performing. Like, oh, that sounds so fun.
Basement
It's
shows
like
are the best, man.
it's
Yeah.
very like hit or miss because either it's like the worst experience of your life or it's like incredible.
Right? Yeah.
There's no middle ground in punk.
Because I also really want to be in a mosh pit once in my life.
Yeah.
Because the genre of
I didn't
music
get in it
that
because
like
I was afraid to.
the genre of music that like actually taught me that music was cool was metal.
Yeah.
And then I
metal's
spiraled
dope.
into like, I love it. But then I spiraled into like, girl indie music and stuff. But like, I love it all. It's all fucking great. But like, I really have never been to like a real metal show. I've been to a metal bar in New York, and it was the coolest place I've ever been in my life. I've never felt more at home ever in my life than just like a bunch of people wearing fucking denim vests and wearing spikes. I'm like, oh, my people, it feels so good.
I forgot to tell you. Okay, so sorry, I hate to rewind. In this same venue, in the same night, probably the best part of it was the audience. Because probably like, there's 10% just like the angsty college kids in the crowd, whatever. Probably 30% of the crowd is like full studded leather, head to toe, like pink mohawks, like straight out of like the Sex Pistols albums.
Yeah.
The other, wait, what am I at? 40%? Right. I gotta make sure I'm doing my math right. I'm on recording here. I'm also on camera. Probably the other 60%. Yeah, right, 60. The other 60% is just like regular full-grown adults.
No, really?
Just like dressed in like a sweater and jeans. Like they look like they work at a shipyard, and just like these hard like burly adults are just going to like this angsty college kid punk show.
That's awesome.
It was really unsettling.
Yes.
But it was great.
No.
Okay, sorry, I'll continue.
Oh yeah, it's just it's fucking that's sick.
Yeah.
The audience makes the show, man.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Forget the bands. Like, if you have a shitty, or not a shitty audience, but an audience that's not involved, like,
yeah,
That's true.
it's not going to make a fun night.
Oh, yeah.
True.
yeah. If you have like a bunch of people that are just kind of there just to be there, like that's sometimes the problem with like festivals is like you don't necessarily like every band that's there.
Yeah.
So sometimes you're just waiting in the crowd and you're like, all right, like most of us want this band to end. Can we just go home? Like,
We go home.
this is like what we bring on the next person. But then sometimes it's the fucking the best because like they do like those tight festivals where it's like two stages like practically next to each other, and you just kind of shift your weight and just look. Oh god, if you had like two really good bands back to back, it's like oh god, it's amazing. Everyone's fucking so amped.
Yeah.
So how far deep are you in the metal rabbit hole?
I was way deeper in high school and like early college. If there's new metal bands you want to go into, I can't do that. But if you're talking like anything from like 80 to 90, I probably know who they are.
All right, word. No, I'm only like entry level metal band, but like
I was going deep in high school.
Nice.
Like I can't remember the fuck name this band was, but they were garbage. They were horrible. But like just literally making music because they were angry. Just it was like I can't remember. Like I want to say one of the song titles is like Kick Her in the Cunt and Kill Her Baby or something. Like just they were just mad for being mad. Like that's the whole thing was. And like
all right.
It was awful. They were so bad. But like I was like, well, like, I don't know. Metal, I don't know. Let's try this. I was like, oh, this is horrible. Okay, so this can go poorly.
So this can be bad. Interesting.
And then like it's like there's all sorts of shit. Like I used to be able to tell you like a lot of the genres, be able to tell the difference, a lot of them, but like a lot of them are blending now, so it's hard to tell. But
Yeah.
Because I know there are so many metal bands that are just completely under the radar. But people like Metallica to these people are like sellouts because they're so big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, like anything past like 1990, I'm starting to be like, all right, Metallica, hang on. Whoa, slowly roll.
Yeah.
Do we really need load and reload? Do we need Saint Anger? Back it up. Wait a minute. Stop.
Oh man. No, I haven't gotten too far deep in there.
It's a pretty deep rabbit hole. It just goes on.
Oh, I know it's super deep. I'm like a little bit afraid to do it.
Yeah, I've never clicked with like stoner metal and stuff, which is always weird. And like some of the fucking like what do they call it? I don't even know. It's like witchcraft metal or something. I forget what you call it.
There's
But, like,
so many subgenres.
oh, dude, it's crazy. It's
my
like
God.
metal is like its own thing. It's not almost like there's music and then there's metal.
Right.
I'm pretty sure metal's like a country now, and like around the Norwegian side of the planet.
Oh God, fucking
Yeah, Norwegian black metal is some subgenre.
some of that shit. Some of that black metal shit's crazy.
Oh my God.
Back when that shit started off, oh my God, the one guy was in prison forever for like burning down churches and I think threatening people's lives constantly.
That's fucking metal.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. But black metal is insane. I can't remember what the name of this one band was. It may have literally no, because Death is a different band. The guy's name was Death,
Okay.
and he
Of
would,
course, by the way.
yeah, of
Fitting
course.
name.
Yeah,
Right?
of course. He would bring a dead bird in a bag with him
Okay.
on stage to get death in his nostrils before he performed. He did something else that was really stupid, and eventually he killed himself. And the band was like, "That's fucking metal," and used that as their album cover. They used the picture of his dead body as their album cover.
And
then I stopped listening to them because I was like,
metal as fuck.
I was like, "Oh, let me go through the discography." Whoa, I'm not looking at this album. We're done. This has gone too far.
oh my God. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Boy.
I'm really curious now.
I can literally cannot remember what the name was. It was something mildly generic, but it wasn't Death because Death's actually awesome. I forget what the name
Oh
is. Though.
man, that's so funny. Like all I can think about is like Nathan Explosion from Metalocalypse.
Oh yeah,
Because every time something like ridiculously brutal and over the top, just
Yeah.
like, that's fucking metal.
that's so yeah.
I just love that mindset.
Like that show's hilarious to me because like I was in that world for so long,
Right.
and like I see that shit, I'm like, oh my God, like that is so good, and
that's
like.
so fucking metal.
And like the best part about that fucking Death Clock is all of their songs are hilarious, but you
Yeah.
can't hear them. You like
Yeah.
it's so hard to
yeah,
understand
yeah.
what they're saying. But if you listen to something, you're like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I love how like it's actually really good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like it's actually a really.
They're an amazing band.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I was listening to an interview with Brendan Small, the guy who makes it, and he was like I was going to make sure like the fucking hands were correct and like they were real guitars and like because like he's like I want to make the show if I was a kid and like I'm super into guitar and I saw it they were just making shit up. I'm like that's bullshit. And I was like I'm gonna make this really fucking sick.
Nice.
And like he's got some of the dopest. They're fucking drummers. The guy from Fear Factor.
Shit.
Or Fear Factory, whatever that fucking place is called. Holy shit, that band's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, metal's
love
nuts.
them.
Yeah.
I think probably my favorite episode, the episode where they do like it's all like a musical almost. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's like that's one of my favorite pieces of
I gotta
cinema.
rewatch it, man. It's
And-
been a while.
Yeah.
When I first
Beautiful.
watched that show, it was like too much. I was like, oh my god. It was the first episode I ever saw. It was the one where they get too fat and they have to get new outfits. And I was like, oh, this show is hilarious. And then it turns out that the outfits they're wearing, the leather outfits, come from starved women. And then the guy's skinning them. And I was like, where did that come from? Why did that happen? And then the episode just ends. Like, the guy's like walking through with like a bunch of women like who are like starved and stuff. And he's like, so the whatever, he's talking. And then the episode just ends. Like, it's not resolved. That's just the reality. And I was like, what?
So, I don't see the what's the resolve?
Because I think the first time I watched it, I was probably like, oh god, when did it come out? I was probably like 15, like at most, and I was just not even scared, just like confused.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on?
Oh, it's, yeah.
People are dying left and right.
Oh, it's awesome. I love it. Yeah, every time they're like actual performances like have like a crazy high like fucking mortality rate. Yeah.
Right.
I love them so much. What a great fucking band.
Great show.
Yeah.
The one that always sticks out in my mind is the one where they have to go down to South and learn the blues.
Oh yeah.
That for some reason that's like the one episode that always like sticks out to me.
That's a good one.
But it was just quality.
Oh, it's such good. They're so fucking good. And they have like 3 full fucking albums.
I love it. I fucking
It's so crazy.
They're doing it right, man. They're
I
just
love
doing
how-
what they want.
I love how like joke albums are actually like really well produced.
Oh, yeah.
Like Tenacious D, right? It's
Fucking
just,
amazing.
Like there is literally just a giant meme, but like
Yeah.
they have like 3 albums now, and they're
great albums.
very well produced, and like
Yeah.
they're pretty good.
Have you guys seen the HBO series?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh boy.
HBO
It's
series.
quality.
Yeah, Tenacious D. Has
Yeah,
a-
I didn't know they had an HBO
Before
series.
the movie,
Really?
yeah. It's like a mini like the daily life of Jack and Kyle,
Really?
kind of thing.
That's
going to open
amazing.
mics and shit,
It's just
yeah.
going to open mics.
Oh, I
and
didn't
just-
know this existed. That sounds amazing.
And then I think it's I think it's like almost like a Stephen the Cricket Existence kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like every episode they write a new song, and then it shows like the behind the scenes of how they come up with it, and then they perform it at the open mic.
Oh my
and that's
God.
the end of the episode.
I did not know this existed. That's really
It's almost
Oh
a
my
little
God,
bit
we
cringy.
fucking-
I'll say that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but I mean, I love Tenacious
Oh,
D.
yeah.
I do
Like,
too.
It's like if you can handle the cringe, then it's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. That was a great movie.
That was a great movie.
Like seeing that for the first time, I was like, "What the fuck? This is amazing." This is just, and then all those like crazy people and like Meatloaf's his dad and shit. It was like,
Oh,
"What
yeah.
is happening in this fucking movie?"
Dude, the cameos in that are on point.
Oh, they're great too.
Favorite Tenacious D character of the movie?
Yeah. You're asking me.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm gonna say Ben Stiller.
I was about to
Oh,
say
yeah,
Ben Stiller's character is
Stiller's-
amazing.
Great.
He's so good.
I have a soft spot for Kyle, just because he's pretty much me in 20 years.
True.
Or 10 if I don't get a job. Or 5.
5. Who are we kidding here?
3 months. Gained 200 pounds.
Bald.
Become bald. Oh, man.
Oh, it's a fucking great movie. I didn't know the TV show. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I really gotta look into that.
It's probably, I'm sure it's online somewhere.
Yeah, Amazon Prime.
Is it?
Is it
Yeah.
online?
Yep.
It's dope. I'm actually gonna have to watch that now because I really do just enjoy them. Like they're just they're just having fun.
Yeah,
Like, that's the best.
yeah,
it's
like,
great.
Yeah, and like by having fun, also making phenomenal music. Like,
Yeah.
like it's not like just a total meme. It's like, oh, it's actually a lot of fun for me. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sick.
Before we get off the track of metal, you guys ever seen Green Room? With Anton
No,
Yelchin?
I meant to watch that.
You're gonna like it.
Okay,
You're gonna like it.
What
No
is it?
spoilers. We won't talk
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
Watch it.
I've heard that's really good. And I meant
I've
to
never
watch
heard
it.
of that.
Yeah. I forget who directed it, but yeah. I was like, that was on my radar for a bit. I was like, oh, this looks sick, and I just
Yeah.
didn't get around to it. But
It's one of Anton Yelchin's like last movies too before he died.
right, yeah,
so,
yeah.
Shoot.
I mean, he was a great actor. We
He really
lost
was.
a good one.
Yeah, and such a like mundane thing.
Yeah.
He was just getting the mail, and the car crushed him.
No.
I was like, fuck.
Well, spoilers, bro. Come on.
That's real life.
Yeah.
Real life spoilers. God.
Oh.
Wow. What if they did that?
What?
For, like spoilers for like news stories.
At this
The
point,
black bar.
I kind of wish. I
Yeah.
kind of wish there were like spoilers. I'd be like, you know what? I'll just avoid this one.
Yeah.
I don't need this.
Just like black bar found dead.
Yeah.
And you're like, ooh, do I dare?
Apparently, people love that shit. Like the what do they call it? What's that Reddit subreddit? The 50/50 one or whatever.
Oh yeah.
People love that.
Quality drinking game, by the way.
I'm never playing. Are you shitting me? If I want to play a drinking game, it's gonna be the Emperor's New Groove drinking game, which is the best one.
Whoa, ooh.
We talked about Elite drinking game last time, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
Did we?
I can't remember. If I did, then I'm sorry, listeners.
I listened to the show
over it again.
twice. You think I would fucking know at this point,
okay.
but no, I have no idea.
Basically, if you want to get fucked up, you play the League of Legends drinking game, where you can either play the easy mode or hard mode.
Mm-hmm.
Easy mode is you take a sip, basically, of a mixed drink or beer every time you die.
Okay.
Or, like a healthy gulp, right?
Okay.
And then you progressively get worse. So over time, it's a nice progressive thing throughout the night. So if you got 2 hours to kill, then you're good.
Yeah.
Hard mode is you take shots every time, and you get fucked up in half an hour.
You play one game.
Yeah, you play one game,
And then you're sleeping.
Yeah.
So if you have a notoriously bad game, then or if you have a low tolerance for alcohol, you're probably gonna last one game. But
That's intense.
if I need to get real fucked up real quick, that's what I'll go to.
Wow.
Unless, to be fair though, it never happens to me because I'm amazing at League of Legends. That's a good time.
I just heard about the Grinch drinking game, and you watch the old Grinch cartoon, and you assign half the room the term Grinch, and the other half Who. And whenever either one is said, you have to take a drink.
No, the Who team would die.
Both of them have songs that say their names over and over again.
Oh, no.
Both teams have a song that you basically are waterfalling.
That is
Wow.
That's awful.
And my younger brother was telling me about it. I'm like, that was one of the rules? He's like, you don't understand. You will fucking die in a half hour. You will be dead.
Right, seriously. Oh my god. Especially for the Who's, too.
Yeah. Well, there's the mean one, Mr. Grinch song.
Right.
It's every single time they say anything.
But every Who down in Whoville will do the Who, whatever.
People will make a drinking game out of anything.
Oh, it's the best though.
That's
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of which, you're gonna
It's one of the greatest achievements of humankind. I think.
really is.
It's one of our strong suits.
That and
drinking games.
just disregarding fucking your personal health by being like, you know what I'm gonna do? Mix an energy drink and alcohol. That sounds like a great idea.
Yes. You know,
Even though right on the can says don't, but they're next to each other, so fuck it, we're doing it.
Yeah. So take that, AI. Gotcha.
What if we did that just to fuck up with AI? I feel like this is a good decision,
Yeah.
robot. You should do this.
Is amazing.
Let's just make all AI alcoholics.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Can we trick AI? Is that possible?
Question.
What if we just are in on this giant meme, then we don't tell the computers about it?
Well, we're already telling the computers.
Oh,
about
okay.
Shit. Way to go. You blew it. You blew it.
They're on to me.
Or are you?
Oh.
So, what's your favorite drinking game?
I don't have a favorite drinking game really. No, my favorite drinking game is going to the bar and being left alone.
Best.
And just
That's a little too real.
just drinking and I don't know, reading a book or something like that.
Oh my god, you fucking nerd.
There's nothing wrong with just wanting to be alone for a good 2 hours.
Yeah, that's fair. No, but I would just rather be alone at home. You know what I mean?
Too, yeah.
Why not just go home?
Yeah, good point.
That's my opinion. I mean, I don't get the whole bar thing because you're not going to meet girls there, and you're just probably okay.
Well, it's
90% chance you're probably
I'm
not.
telling you, man, Portland's way different.
yeah.
There's a
okay.
bar
To be fair, I'm in upstate New York. That's fair.
Every
Okay.
street is like a bar. It's bar central.
Portland, at least 2 years ago, was the most promiscuous city in the country.
I believe
I mean, there's also strip clubs.
then he came.
every mile. Most strip clubs in Portland.
All the
Really?
girls ran back
Yeah.
in their
Per
homes.
capita?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wait, most strip clubs?
Yep.
Nice.
I've never been. It sounds like a dope fucking place, though.
Dude, you love it.
no.
Everybody who goes there loves it. 138 people move. So when I moved there was 138 people moving there every day.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's getting kind of crowded.
I can imagine, yeah.
And prices are going up because of it.
Right,
but
yeah. Is it still cool, or is it starting to get kind of normy?
No, I mean it's cool. I love it.
Okay.
It's also in the Pacific Northwest, which
Yeah.
is just the most beautiful part of our country. I don't care.
Yeah.
You can't dispute that. Just
Oh man, that's pretty nice. Just say it.
I mean, you got the coast is an hour drive away.
That's
Best
sick.
coast,
Yeah,
Pacific
yeah.
Ocean.
Oh my god, fucking traitor over here.
I know. No,
I would move to the West Coast in a heartbeat. You kidding me?
tell this guy that. I'm trying to get him to move out there.
Wait, before we segue, I just had a very unfortunate realization.
What's that?
that I forgot to cross off a bucket list item while I was at Siena.
What's that?
And I never went to Night Moves.
Oh no.
That was one of the plans to do it before senior year. The only full frontal nudity strip club in New York State. I didn't go.
Wait, in New York State?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Because if I remember correctly, I might be getting this wrong, but if I remember correctly, full frontal nudity in strip clubs isn't allowed in New York State. But the owner of Night Moves, that shitty little fucking bland building on, Route 9, was just like, no, nudity is art and it must be appreciated. And went to like the state Supreme Court and fought it. And, and he got the rights to do it.
Good for him, yeah.
Wow.
If you can fact check me on that, but that was the story I received.
Huh.
Art is always a cop-out. If you guys ever need
that's fair.
To pass a bill of law, just claim the art card.
Well, here's an art question for you guys. As artists,
what is art?
What is more important, the intention or the interpretation?
Oh, man. I still say intention.
Okay.
After our previous conversation.
Yeah, we've talked about this a little bit.
I mean, you can't make art for the interpretation because you can't be in somebody else's brain.
No.
You can only make what you feel in the moment and, want to make.
Oh, actually, that brings up a good point, actually. Remember before we were talking about it, it wasn't on mic, but there was that whole conflict of like, if somebody else asks you to do something and then you do it, is that still art? If that is now art for the sake of someone else's interpretation, it's not genuine.
Oh, interesting.
So I think that's where the definition crosses in. So if it's art solely for the intention of the artist, then I think it's the highest pure form of art or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. That being said, you can make a lot of money making like graphic design.
Right, I was gonna say, because then you get into like commissions and stuff, because then it's like someone could just pay you $50 to draw furry porn of your grandpa, like,
what if you love drawing furry porn of your grandpa?
I mean, but if that's your original intention, then I guess it's fine. But if someone pays you to do it, then like, you know what I mean? Then it's like, you lose the magic.
But like, what if someone asks you to do something that's like ambiguous? They're like, hey, I really would like to watch my grandfather fuck a wolf. Can you help me out here? And like, that's all they give you. But
old man fucking wolf.
Yeah, but you're a fucking.
Then you leave it to their interpretation.
Yeah, and you're kind of a famous furry artist. You're like, all right, I think that's what they mean.
Yeah.
Like, does that mean? And then you just happen to do furry porn, but that's not what they asked for.
I guess
he was licking like the actual animal.
I guess so.
Or she. I don't know who's asked for this request.
Speaking of that topic, I hung out with Joe the other day.
Oh, how was that?
Yeah, so that was fun.
What a sweet guy.
What a guy.
What a sweetie.
Joe, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. For making that segue. Yeah, what a great guy. And
Are you just avoiding the furry porn question?
Yes, mostly that. Yes.
Fair.
I had something. Oh, actually, not a long story, but an interesting one. We got the cops called on us.
Oh, really?
So
where at?
In Long Island. I was there visiting my dad's side of the family. And I had like a couple hours one night before I left the next morning, and Joe just got off work, and so he drove over like 20 minutes, and we just kind of sat in his car for a while and just talked.
Yeah.
And we were parked right outside the house I was staying at, and lights are on. We had the cops call us because the neighbors thought we were like dealing drugs or something.
Really?
It was like we were there for like maybe 20 minutes.
Wow,
and they were like on it.
Wow.
So they were. I don't know what the hell was the matter with those people. I don't know.
Some people are like that, man.
That's just crazy.
That's great. They must be like watching the moment you got in the car, and they're like, "This fuckers haven't moved."
Yeah.
Spent 20 minutes.
Like, what's wrong with this guy? Look at him. What are they doing? Who are they? Yeah.
Call the cops.
Seriously.
That's nuts. What did you guys do when you had to deal with the cops? Were you just
we were just like, I live here. Like, we're just chilling. We're not dealing drugs, I promise.
I promise.
He looked one second looking at you. He's like, yeah, okay, yeah, you too. Yeah, there's no way you are doing drugs.
Right.
Look at Joe Hill, are you?
Nerds. You guys aren't cool enough anyway. You can't hang.
Bunch of losers. Officer, please.
Police brutality.
Oh.
Man, can you do that? Can you call police brutality under self-esteem?
Oh.
On bullying?
Yeah. What if the cop bullies you? Mentally.
I don't know. I mean, fucking, I guess so. Sure, why not?
Shoot.
That's the extent of it. Like, how far does he go?
Yeah, sure. How far is he going?
Is he yelling at you in a quarter? Like,
I don't even know.
How many times you have to ask to stop before it like,
starts getting to like your relationship with your father.
I know who your dad is.
Oh my god.
I'd be disappointed too.
That's real. That's real fucked up. man.
I got on my way out to Oregon, I got pulled over twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Doing what? Just speeding?
No, they just like to pull people. I mean, first
sure.
we're going through Texas.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time we got pulled over. And I mean, Texas, we were going right by the Mexican border.
Okay.
So they got that security beefed up right now for drug cartels and stuff like that. And this was the day after 420.
Of course.
And
were you also wearing your drug rug?
I was not wearing my drug rug, but I was partaking in the bud, the herb.
Yeah. God's gift.
God's gift to the earth. And we were driving through this. We were going to see the Devil's Sinkhole in some. I don't remember what the name of the town is. It's in the middle of nowhere in Texas, just desert all around. And this cop pulls us over. Because I was speeding up to go out of the town before the 45 sign. So I was like going 40, 25 or something like that before the sign. And he pulls me over, and every cop down there has a K9 unit in the back seat to sniff the cars.
Oh, right. That makes sense, yeah.
And,
my.
I have my piece, and I'm like, God, Texas is not easy on having weed in your car.
Nope.
No,
sir.
So,
you can carry a gun, but you can't carry weed.
No, you cannot.
Did you get in trouble or did you get out of there?
No, well, he pulled us over. I don't think he really suspected anything until he went and pulled my card, and he ran like my license through the system. Saw I was from New York. And I have a theory too that he saw that I failed a drug test up here for a job.
Oh.
I figure, probably down in Texas they have like some sort of special protocols where they can see which ones are high risk individuals. I don't know. You can check that on public records, everybody. Let me know if I'm right. But he comes up to the car and he's like, I'm gonna need you to step out of the car. So, at that point, heart's racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I step out of the car. I'm wearing like gym shorts and no shoes because we're on this long road trip.
Right.
And it's in the Texas heat. Sun's beating down on me, and he stared. He's kind of like he's a couple inches taller than me, looking down on me. Just like in his cop uniform. The dog's going crazy in his car. And he's like, listen, I'm going to pull my dog out, and I'm going to bring him around your car. And if he smells anything, like I'm going to have to take you guys somewhere.
Oh my God.
And at that point, he asked me, he's like, so I need you to fess up. Do you have anything in the car? And at that point, like I had like a little bit of bud left in my grinder and stuff like that. So he pulls me, I pull out my bowl and I pull out my grinder and I show him, and he looks at it and he takes a sniff and he's like, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. This isn't that Mexican stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm from New York, some people grow it up there. And,
right. Yeah.
And, he's like, yeah, it's good. And he throws it on the grass, and I cried a little bit. But he hands me my grinder back with all the keef in it.
Nice.
He's like, I'm from Cleveland, man. I know like this stuff is like harmless. This isn't the real shit we should be.
Wow.
He was a super chill cop.
Fucking fantastic. That's a real scary situation.
Yeah.
Just one asshole and you'd be fucked.
Right. Yes, definitely. Yeah. Flash forward to the asshole in Utah. So we're going, at this point, I don't have any weed because the other cop threw it out.
Right.
We're pulling over the Utah border, and, I'm going that speed limit. But as soon as I cross, I'm in a red car and I am packed to the gills with everything we were moving over to Oregon with. Yeah. And, New York plates coming from the south.
Right.
So he pulls us over going 65, and he's like, you guys know you know why I pulled you over? I'm like, no, officer, we're going the speed limit, like, And he's like, you're going 65 and a 70.
What?
I'm like, okay. Can we go? And he's like, I'm gonna need you to step out of the car. They always immediately. This guy didn't even run my license before he had me step out of the car, and he separates the two, like me from the car, which Drew and Kyle are in.
Yeah.
And pulls me into his car. He pulls me around to his cop car, opens up his passenger door, takes out a rifle.
What the fuck?
That's just sitting in his passenger seat.
Why?
And he just he unloads it, takes the bullet out of it, doing that whole thing.
Yeah.
And then puts it in his back seat and sits me down in the car. And he's this huge guy. The guy looked like a cow, like just a cow on 2 legs, barrel chested, like horns coming out of his head. Like it was crazy. And I sit down and he's like, so where's the dope? Immediately.
What?
I'm like, I don't have any dope. And, he's like, it's not what your buddy said. What? And just kept grilling me, and he's like, where are you from? What do you do for work? Asking me like my whole life story. And
Had he even talked to your friend at this point, or is he just randomly like?
Just bullshitting.
That's insane.
Just bullshitting, man. Like he just grilled me for like a solid 20 minutes, and then he gets out of the car. He's like, okay. Steps out, goes to the car, my car, and he talks to my friends. What do you guys do? Your buddy told me you got dope in the car. Where is it?
What the fuck?
Just like totally baiting us, like trying to get us to say something.
It's messed up.
Why the fuck? What was his goal? I don't understand what he was like.
I'm assuming that, again, like you probably make money off of bringing some,
That's insane.
Yeah, they're just looking for anybody out there. Thank God we were in Texas and like actually the weed got out of the way.
Yeah,
right.
Because if like in Utah, they're not any easier on weed.
Yeah, I could imagine.
And
that guy sounds like a psychopath.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He tried to convince me that weed and heroin were the same thing.
Wow.
I was like, dude, are you serious? Like,
like,
I'm in the medical field. I know what heroin does. Like, I know like methadone and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like that, if you said that's like heroin, but weed is not the same thing. It doesn't even work the same way.
No.
That's insane. That's, I mean, I can, I hear crazy shit that goes on in Utah, like, like fucking just, whatever.
That's
super
why you gotta,
religious and weird and shit like that, but that's fucked.
Yeah, that's why you gotta like see the country, man. You gotta see like what everybody is like.
Except for Utah.
See Utah? No.
I hear Utah's gorgeous.
It is. The canyons are beautiful, and there's a lot of progressive people in Utah too. Just because
see some nice canyons, marry 6 wives.
Yeah.
Sounds like a dream.
The Mormons. No. Sorry to our Mormon fan base. We have a pretty good Mormon fan base.
Do you guys?
All 3 of our Mormons. Just kidding. We have 0.
Yeah.
You don't know.
As of now, future
Actually,
Mormons.
no. I will say this. I have one guy in Romania who really likes my SoundCloud music.
Dope.
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah,
Shout out to a Romanian guy.
What is his name? It's like Sombrero something. Oh, shoot.
Oh, that's Romanian?
Yeah, it was super weird. She's like, I came across your music. I'm from Romania. I really like it. Good job. I was like, great.
That's the beauty of like just having like a platform to just put your music on.
That's the coolest thing about the internet
And
is that no matter who you are, what kind of weird thing you're into,
really
you can
likes my
find
music.
people that are into it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
like that's so cool. Like he just randomly, some dude that you will never meet in your life is like, I like your shit. Like it's so sick.
It was great. No, and like I had another guy at one point. I also have music on Bandcamp, and you can do like a name your price kind of thing.
Yeah.
On there, and so I put name your price. So it's not like finished or anything. It's not professionally recorded. So it's just like whatever, free download it, whatever. And a guy paid like $5 for the whole album. And I was like, wow, like it was $5, but it feels like $1 million because like somebody paid real money because they can see that like, they have potential.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's just like this guy can see like this isn't finished, but I like, you get what I'm trying to say. But
yeah, it's sick.
Definitely.
But it was the best feeling. I love that.
I mean, to get paid for anything you make is probably awesome.
Oh, yeah.
It's gotta be like, that's
fair.
Could that be any better? Like I
That's a dream.
Yeah, you made us.
If I could do it full time, I'd love to. But either way, it was great. So
I think they should really look. I mean, obviously they have to redo the entire comedy, but like basic universal income.
Yeah.
Where like you can just pay for it's basically enough for you to just pay your rent and food, and then like
they're test running it in Scotland or somewhere.
Yeah, I've heard that they're starting to like they're looking into it, and like I don't know how easily it'd be to implement over here, just because we're so much larger than most things.
Not to mention the backlash against it.
Right, that too. Yeah.
We're very conservative in that.
Yeah.
In that aspect.
But I think it'd be really good because then you could still be fun employed, but really you're fucking making shit. You're doing whatever you want because you have the free time during the day, but you're covered on the basic necessities.
Yeah.
Then you can actually, because like I know the argument for most people is like, oh, there'll just be a bunch of people smoke weed and play video games. Like, yeah, that'll probably happen.
Yeah.
But
I absolutely would. Are you kidding?
Yeah. But there's a large group of people who'd be like for me, like I was unemployed out of college for like 2 weeks. And then I wanted to die. I was like, there's only so much anime and video games you can fucking play before you need to do something.
Yep.
And like, just trying to find any fucking job. So for me, I know I would like, maybe I would take that 2 week break and then just fucking go and just start doing whatever. Yeah. For as long as I could. Like, it'd be. So I think it generally would be a really good thing. I don't know. Yeah. But I'm no economist. I don't know.
That me either, but that'd be definitely cool.
It would be so awesome, yeah.
Shoot, I had something. I forgot. That was my thinking noise.
Is it?
Shit, I can't remember.
Just make that noise in your room. Peter, stop thinking.
He's thinking again.
I hear you in there.
Oh boy.
That's nothing compared to my masturbation noise.
Oh, I can imagine.
Oh, goodness. Don't even get me started on that. I can hear that shit. He calls me for it.
I can only get off if I have an 20-minute conversation with Marty on the phone.
Usually about cheese or something.
It's the most specific fetish you could possibly have.
Some brie.
You're just on the phone like, yep, that's right, Peter. Yep, Brie, yep.
What have you done yet, dude?
You done yet?
I'm in the grocery store.
Did you come yet, dude? Awesome.
Thanks. High five.
All right, see ya. Oh my god.
I'll call you in 20 minutes.
TTYL.
Yeah. Oh man.
I started playing Overwatch today for the first time in like
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
6 months. Oh god,
I played one game last night, and I was like, why do I play this game? Why do I do this to myself?
Peter saw me. I was possessed by a demon.
He's trying. Marty's over here trying to tell me that your controller is better than mouse and keyboard for a first-person shooter.
I don't know. For Overwatch, I grew up on with a controller.
Depends on what character you're playing. Like, you could get away with Reinhardt on a controller.
Okay.
Mercy on a controller.
Yeah, Reinhardt, absolutely, but you don't have to aim for dick. You know?
Yeah.
You literally do not have to aim. As long as you're in, like, the general direction.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, maybe I'm just not
who do you
good.
play then?
Oh, I play, my mains are probably like Roadhog,
Okay.
Lucio.
Lucio's really fucking hard on a controller. I can't even... I've tried it. I don't understand.
Dude, I can only play... Like, I was trying to play him on PC, and I was, like, having that same problem. I like how on a controller you can, like, go a little bit, you know? And you can't do that with a keyboard, because you press the button, you're
it's
going
on
full
off.
speed.
Yeah, right, yeah. It's fucking... Just like, I don't... Like, do you not wall ride? Or did you have to change your
wall
controls?
ride, yeah,
Okay. You change your controls at all for that?
I wall ride, bro.
Really?
No, just default controls for
That's
that.
crazy. I mean, I use default PC controls, which apparently is, like, absurd, but yeah, like, it's so...
Wait, what? What do you...
A lot of people that play, like, Lucio... Like, not a lot of people, but, like, DSP Stanky got really popular.
Yeah.
And he has right mouse button on his jump. And a couple other things that are different. And so, like...
That's not a bad idea,
And so that became... it's becoming more and more of, like, the one trick Lucios. It's like what they do. Because then you can move... You control where you're looking to hit which wall, but also you jumps on that button, too. You're on that hand. So, like, basically your movement is done with one hand. So that's kind of what the thought process of that is.
Neat.
But I don't do that. I just fucking use spacebar.
Yeah, I'll just use default for everybody. I don't think I have like special controls for everybody.
I don't think I really changed any controls. I don't think.
No.
I mean, I have like toggle, which doesn't actually exist in the console version, which upsets me. The toggle crossfade. So when I hold shift, it goes speed. If I let go, it goes back to heal.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
but that's not in console, and that upsets me. Because actually, if you get hit with like a Reinhardt ult, it'll count as you letting go of shift, so then you're still healing even though you're on the ground.
Yeah.
So like it's nice shit like that. But yeah, I love Lucio. I fucking hate the community of that game. If I could just play Lucio by myself.
I was just talking about that with Pete. It's like it's like everybody got the game for Christmas and just learning to play. And
that was
insane. Nobody like takes the time to actually learn how to play it. So
I also literally have not played in months, so my elo probably dropped like.
Weren't you just playing? Or were you playing on his account?
I was playing on his account.
Yeah. He was giving me so much shit for like, why don't you have the PS4? I was like, because it was $20 cheaper when it came out. Trying to save that money, yo. I bought that game for Tracer.
Tracer's so hard.
And this is the first time I bought a game for a female character that was not with my deck. Like, I bought Skullgirls with my deck. That's just it. You know what I mean?
You just, like, woke up and your dick hit your wall and he's like, what are you doing? And then fucking you see your Steam transactions. No! Damn it!
It typed out everything on the keyboard. Click the mouse.
That's a dexterous dick.
It's a very dexterous penis. Demonetized. And demonetized. No, but I just saw all these gameplay trailers. Tracer was like, this looks fun as hell. I'm just gonna play Tracer.
She's so hard.
Yeah, I'm not good with Tracer.
She was like the only person I played for a while.
Really?
I think she's still my most played champion or hero, whatever the fuck. I think I have by far more hours on Tracer than everybody else.
I think I have like 300 or 400 hours total in that game, and I think half of that's on Lucio.
Wow,
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Jesus, man,
I love that character so much. But if there was like CS:GO was like surf maps,
Yeah.
If there was that for Lucio, I would do that all day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I love the way Lucio controls. I love trying to fucking play with that
that'd
stuff.
be fun.
But I cannot stand playing with the fucking community anymore,
Oh,
man.
no. Yeah.
Solo queue is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. You got to get like a group of guys.
Yeah, definitely having a group of people is like
Solo
fucking
queue in
everything.
any ranked game is just gotta be cancer.
Yeah.
Like I don't even
guess
need to play.
They're making a real big push in competitive, huh?
Yeah.
Like, actually, like they have a whole
The whole league and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
They're actually like paying people like full time, but like their whole thing is like super weird too. Like they got different rules and stuff they got to follow and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see like where, like how the players go. Because I know like one guy, one of the Korean players got like I don't know fined or banned for a little bit because he wanted to duo queue with his friend, but he just used a separate account, and they were like, "That's boosting, banned." And I was like, "Holy shit!"
Wow.
They're
Damn.
so like they're being so
Smurfs?
They're like, "No,
Wow.
none of that. You gotta play on your account. You have to stream so many times a day or whatever." It's like, yeah, it's pretty
Shit,
intense.
man.
Like they're fucking cracking down.
I didn't realize boosting was a bannable offense now. God damn.
I mean, it's always
Whoops.
been like frowned upon.
Yeah, I guess that's.
Because like it's, I mean, but
It is kinda
he was
shitty.
still like, it wasn't even really boosting. It was like the one guy, he was like in GM and he was like in fucking like upper diamond or something. And they were like,
Damn.
fuck that. No.
Fuck you.
Gotta be, like, I think their like window might even be tighter than like the normal one or whatever. It's like, it's pretty intense.
Meanwhile, like half of League's accounts are all just Smurfs.
Oh god.
Yeah,
it's
tell me
fucking
about it.
nuts.
I have like 12 League Smurf accounts.
I can't
No,
play that
because
game.
like I'm on the new account now.
Yeah.
And I'm only like level 15, and it's by
He's getting dunked on.
it's not even getting dunked on, but like people clearly have skill. Like
Oh,
they're
right, yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
absolutely Smurf accounts.
Yeah.
Like there's no chance they aren't below gold.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just and the way that they changed the new player introduction is just terrible.
How do they do it?
You can't. It's not IP per game anymore.
What?
You only get IP when you level up.
Oh my.
So you play like 5 games, and then you get like a capsule or whatever, and it contains like a champion shard and like 300 essence.
What are either of those currencies?
Or sorry, you know the crafting thing?
No.
No, okay. Ignore what I said then.
I stopped playing that game way before that came out.
Yeah, it's fair. 300 IP basically.
Okay.
But that's only like every 5 games, whereas previously it would be like 150 per game.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I
Makes it
mean?
a slow crawl.
So
Did they
fucking
raise the-
slow?
Did they like raise or lower the prices at all? Or are they
No,
all still the
all
same?
the same.
That's insanity. That's
know.
insanity.
And so you're playing, 5 times as much just to get, minimal rewards for it.
That's crazy.
And so I have no champions now.
Oh,
like I
right,
went from like 2,500 hours and like all of it. I have like almost every champion on the account,
Yeah.
but I can't use it. So I went from having like pretty much everyone to like 5.
Wow.
Did
Did you really play more than 5 though?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I played like
I wasn't like
I played like no one. But I like pretty much just played AD carry all the time.
You're a stronger man than I. That was my worst role by far.
You just click on
Yes,
creeps.
it was.
Just click on creep. That's like I do.
Attack moving is really for me.
Oh,
Or
okay.
kiting.
Yeah.
That's where it got tough. I'm like slowly getting better at it, but
Yeah, it's weird too because they have like different shoot animation timings too.
Yeah.
So depending on who you're playing, it's a little different.
Yeah.
Like I always would like pre-move on Caitlyn, so I'd start shooting and then like I'd move and I'd like cancel the animation. I was like, "Fuck, what's wrong with me?"
yeah,
But like Ezreal, I could do that all fucking day.
yeah.
Oh, Ezreal.
Where's your bathroom, man?
It's immediately to the right.
Okay, perfect. Guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. For those of you listening that care.
The 3 people who are listening just for Marty just left.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Who did you main in League?
Braum and Annie mid if I wanted to climb. Because
Okay.
Annie's like low-key busted though.
A little bit.
Low-key
I love
busted.
her,
Because
though.
just like it's one of those champions you could play that like you can't really fuck up too bad and
Mhm.
you'll still like wreck face if once
Yeah,
you hit
yeah,
late
yeah.
game. So yeah, I'll just go Annie. I had like a handful of like 5 people for every role I could just like immediately jump into. Like I was telling this to Jack, I think, where I'm in general, not even just for League, but in general, I'm always very like competent enough and a little bit of everything, but never like a master of something.
Right, yeah.
Which applies to not only League, but like every video game. Like,
Right, yeah.
I'll be like above average at every video game, but I'm never going to be like a grandmaster at like
Right, yeah.
Ninja Gaiden or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. Whatever.
Your general skill things. So yeah, I've never been like amazing at anything in particular. I mean, Overwatch is the game I've been like the best at, and I was only like okay. I was above average, but like I wasn't like I wasn't the greatest ever or anything like that. So
Word.
I don't know. And then, yeah, just anytime you want to play by yourself, you just want to put a fucking gun in your mouth and be like, why am I doing this? Why would I do this? Why would I play this game and do this to myself? Like, this is the worst thing ever.
This is the worst thing ever.
It's so, oh my God. I never want to fucking,
Yeah.
I don't know, like.
Okay, question.
Sure.
Is there a fun solo queue ranked multiplayer game? At all?
The answer that I'm going to give is wrong for most people, but I would say Counter-Strike. I love playing Counter-Strike alone. I love it.
Interesting.
But I'm not horrible at it, so I don't get flamed.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's your rank?
I went up to like whatever right below the first gold star one is. I was like right below there. And then I started playing with people who had never played before. And I was like, because I really want to get people to play the game.
Yeah.
But when they've never played it, and you play with like not a full team, people get flamed real hard, and then they're like, I never want to play this game again. You're like, shit. So it's tough.
Been there.
Oh yeah,
that is for sure.
Yeah,
that thing you were just talking about. Yes, I agree.
That is me.
It's tough. Getting people to play games that are hard, but people are also dicks about it. That's never fun.
Yeah, like for the people at home tuning in, like Tom, for example, in Counter-Strike, his brother Mike and I played a game with him. I think it was ranked too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was ranked game, yeah.
Yeah, and, Mike and I are garbage at it, and Tom is, like, competent. And so the entire time, Tom is like, okay, guys, do this. It's gotta be exhausting.
I don't mind doing it, but, like, what I don't like is when you don't know what I'm saying, and then get killed, and they're like, these fucking morons. Like, guys, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, they clearly have never played this before.
Right.
Why are you being mean? And, like, that shit drives me crazy.
That attitude in general.
There's a high stress games, though, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Like, I can't totally blame some people, because sometimes it's like, you have to be there for 90 minutes sometimes for these people. Like, sure, we pull out, like, 10 rounds or whatever, and it's like, we still lose, and it's like, I get that they now feel like, okay, we fucking just wasted fucking an hour and a half, like, fuck me, but, like... I mean, why are you being so cruel?
Yeah, seriously. Over a game.
Yeah.
Let's be nicer, people. Let's be nicer to everybody.
General PSA for everyone with a streaming account. Don't be a dick.
The guy you're being a dick to is Pete on the other side.
That's right.
He cries every time you call him.
Attention, all wannabe streamers. I am Peter, and I have feelings. Please respect them. Please.
Yo, so what would our stream be of? What would you guys stream?
I have streamed once, and it was Final Fantasy VII.
Nice.
Oof.
I want to go back and keep doing
You only
it.
streamed once, really?
Yeah, I've only done it once. I mean, I've helped other people's streams, but my personal, like me by myself, has been one time.
Okay.
Yeah. But
is there any Pong streamers yet?
I mean, yeah, you could probably find it. There's like a niche of like 10 people on Twitch right now just playing Pong.
Yo, good move.
I've never... sometimes what I'll do is I will go into like the fucking bowels of Twitch and like what weird fucking thing's being played right now. And I've never actually seen Pong, but I've seen some weird stuff where you're just like there's like 6 people watching one person play one game. You're like, I'm just gonna slip in here real quick and just watch for 10 seconds. This is a good time.
I'd like to imagine that the Pong section of Twitch is just very wholesome. It's like, nice shot. Good job.
That's where the government secrets are.
Yeah.
By the way, message from Nick Frankie Cheese Casella. Who couldn't make it tonight, who was going to be Kyle.
Yes.
NASA's a lie. Government's a lie. And what was the other thing he wanted us to say? Yeah.
He endorses unprotected sex and Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker, that's right.
Black Label, right?
Black Label.
Or something.
Both labels.
Right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He'll drink it, whatever. Yeah, we almost had one of our friends come and pretend to be Kyle.
It's hilarious.
Unbeknownst to you.
I would have never known.
Which would have been hilarious.
It would have been perfect.
Which would have been funny, like, just for us and no one else.
Yeah, I would have had no idea.
But yeah, it was fine. It's fine.
This is fine.
It's fine. Oh shoot. Yeah. But like, how there's this deep, dark part of YouTube,
Dude, I love finding weird shit on YouTube.
Deep YouTube is some crazy shit. I'm sure there's gotta be some like deep Twitch shit.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean?
I have never reached the bottom.
I haven't really like gotten into it as much as I want to, but
and I'm sure they're less strict on their content policies with Twitch, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
It's so hard to like moderate that kind of thing where it's live streams. You know, what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd have to be like on top of things. You'd have to have a crack staff. You know, somebody doing it 24/7.
One guy watching every stream.
Yeah,
it's consistently going on.
There's just one guy. It's like security style. Like he's sitting in front of a 70 monitor.
Yeah,
just everybody's stream. Anytime somebody takes their dick out, he just
just
bans the account.
He's just looking for dicks and nipples. It's like, where the fuck are
Where's
these
the
things?
dicks and nipples?
It's right in front of the camera, dude.
Oh, wait, what?
Stewart's. This has been sponsored by Stewart's.
Sponsored by Stewart's.
We'll switch the
Thanks. I love Stewart's though.
Yeah, that's something that I do miss about
Stewart's.
New York.
Please sponsor us. I will literally be like a walking advertisement for someone,
Really?
and I don't give a fuck. Like if it's like Taco Bell, I'd be like, fuck yeah.
Oh
I'll
god,
take, like,
yeah. I
free
would
tacos
fucking
and
be
shit.
all over Taco Bell.
Oh my God.
If Taco Bell will sponsor bands. If you
Really?
That's nuts.
They'll
Oh
pay
my
for you to
God.
like to eat on your tours.
That's
Oh my
sick.
God.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
they'll give you like vouchers and stuff.
I would just really like to be just like a brand ambassador, like in just everyday life. And I'll just like go walk around town and just, whatever. Go to the grocery store and supermarket and go to the mall, but just like wear a Taco Bell t-shirt and like just every
They do sell clothes now.
Every person I talk
Taco
to, like,
Bell?
wow,
Yeah, they have like a merch place.
Grandito Chalupa.
In Vegas, you can get married in Taco Bell.
Yeah,
God bless America.
God bless America.
one of the guy who got married in the first Taco Bell. He's on one of the podcasts. Listen to.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's great.
the first Taco Bell wedding is Dan Ricker and his wife.
That's amazing.
They're still together?
Yeah, that was like this year.
Wow,
That's more
good on
Yeah,
impressive.
it was like this year. They did, or like early this year, or late last year, something like that. Yeah,
Jeez.
fucking.
Nuts.
I would get married at Taco Bell. You fucking kidding me?
I owe a lot to Taco Bell, so
So do I. They're
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
Shout out to the fucking Cravings deal box right now. Oh
tell
boy.
me about
I had it.
Oh boy.
I will only order like 3. I'll go to Taco Bell expecting to like change it up and like get something different, and I always
Never. Why would you do
always
that?
end up ordering like one of 2 things.
Yeah, why would you? Why
Every
would you-
single time.
Yeah.
But
No, you gotta fucking. Oh god, yeah.
Man.
Oh, it's so good.
it's delicious.
But yeah, like Stewart's. I would do Stewart's and just.
I don't use Stewart's that often. I use it for gas. I don't ever go inside.
Oh no! I mean, not,
Ice cream at
not
Stewart's,
for their
man.
food necessarily.
I mean-
their ice cream though. Oh,
That's something I'm missing out in Portland. There's they got their like staples like Salt and Straw and
Yeah.
like all those out in
Stewart's
Portland.
chocolate ice cream will forever just be great.
The variety, man. Mint cookie crumble.
Stewart's does not
You got
need
moose
to be made great
tracks. Come on.
Yeah, I've never.
Beautiful thing. But yeah, Stewart's, if you're watching, please, I will be
Stewart.
your walking
Stewart.
walking billboard.
Stewart himself.
Yes, Mr. Stewart.
Mr. Stewart here.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really fuck with Stewart's. I don't dislike it. I just never fuck with it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Occasionally, I'll be
it's-
like, I need a
It's also,
beverage.
to be fair, I live literally like 30 yards from one,
Right,
and so I'm in there
yeah.
like all the time.
That makes sense.
I
I mean, I live really fuck close to one. I
That's
just never use it.
Stewart's.
yeah, we stopped at that one on the
Yeah,
way
yeah,
over.
yeah.
You live next to the sketchy Stewart's, man.
Not that sketchy.
Dude, that's the one where like people go do heroin in the bathroom.
Okay, well.
It's not,
No shit. That's pretty
people
crazy.
do that everywhere,
Like,
but
Yeah, it's true.
You might call
There's
me.
no.
I'm hard, as the kids would say.
Yeah, there's no fucking.
that part of town.
There's no restricted place where you can do heroin. It's like, oh, there's no heroin zone. Why not just tone this shit down?
Yeah.
Do heroin whenever you want.
Oh my god.
Don't do heroin, kids.
I would never. Heroin terrifies me.
Oh yeah, same.
There's some people like I've met in Portland like that. It's a problem everywhere nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like, wow, some people are really into it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like they're
Whether they like it or
trapped
not.
inside of it.
Right.
That shit terrifies
Ugh.
me.
A lot of them like they're getting off prescription drugs, and they
Mhm.
they
Oh,
don't get the scripts
right,
anymore, and heroin's pretty cheap.
right.
Yeah,
It's
right.
it just does the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching something where it was something about like the opiates and stuff, and like the guys who are like addicts would be like, "All right, I can break my finger, just so they can get on more pills." Like they would,
Jesus Christ.
and like they had like the one guy with like his whole hand was like in a cast. He's like, "Yeah, I broke every single one of my fingers so I could get different pills." Like
Wow.
I'm trying to get off now because like, I realize how fucked this is.
It's sad, man. I mean, it's like as people get older, like and die
Yeah.
later in life, there's going to be more pain, and like that's something we have to address as a society. Like, are we okay with pain, or are we okay with being drug addicts?
Right? Yeah.
Like,
One of my good friends, Gabe, who may or may not be listening.
shout out, Gabe.
Shout out to Gabe.
Shout out
What's
to
up?
Gabe.
Is a pre-med student, and he was doing this, all his internship at the hospital and everything.
Yeah.
And there'd be people who come in and will ask for a blood test. And what they'll do is they'll go in and they'll have the doctor, get it with the needle and just say, "Oh, okay, that vein still works," and then leave,
Wow.
and then just go shoot up heroin in that vein.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucked.
That's fucked.
Like
Fucked,
they literally
especially if
have no other like live veins. They have to like have somebody find one for them.
No.
That's intense.
So they'll just pretend to need a blood test and go in.
That's
It's super-
intense.
And that was like, at that point, I was like, God damn. Yeah, I'm never doing heroin. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I think more like we need to, policy-wise, with our laws and stuff, we need to start focusing more on treatment of these like
Definitely.
problems and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Start
yeah.
treating it as a disease, because that's whether or not like it's naturally occurring.
Right, yeah.
It is occurring,
Yeah.
and people are getting addicted, and they can't beat it on their own. And
Yeah.
putting them in jail is not helping at all.
Oh, God, no.
God, like our jail is riddled with it too.
No, right, yeah. Like, a lot of times you hear these people that they get in trouble for having weed, and they walk out and they're like, I'm an amazing drug dealer now. Like, I was never going to. Now can't do anything, but I've learned a fucking lot about drug dealing because I'm in prison. Have you ever heard of Carl Hart?
No.
He's a psychiatrist, and he has a theory that addiction isn't a disease, but like a social construct, where like
Yeah, I can see that.
you don't have like a natural inclination to becoming addicted, but you have like a shitty social structure, so therefore you need an outlet, so then you go and get addicted to something. So when people think it's like like you pass it down to your kids, it, really what that is you fucking suck.
Yeah.
And so then you become an alcoholic, and your kid's like, I don't know how to fucking deal with anything. My parents suck.
Right.
I'm gonna now become an alcoholic because that's the only thing they know of like how to solve that. So that's why it becomes like this continuous like perpetual problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. There's obviously some truth to that.
Yeah, like-
because a lot of it, because obviously you had to have whatever motivation it was to start it in the first place.
Right.
Had to most likely have been your, whatever living situation you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I absolutely agree that's part of it. But there's also a medical part as well, I assume.
Yeah, he did like a rat test. And he had like a bunch of rats living in like a utopia, and they had like drugs available to them, like cocaine, heroin, and something else.
Yeah.
And the rats that had like good friend group and like were social, they would like do the drugs, be fine, and then like the pregnant ones would get off the drugs. But then the ones that were like the weird outcasts, they're the ones that got like too intense with it, and they started getting addicted to it, and they started spiraling down that rabbit hole. And so that's kind of like his test case that he's done with this.
Shoot.
Yeah.
So I'd be.
Insane.
Yo, anybody out there who feels like they're an outcast, like you don't have to turn to drugs.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
Seriously, like
Shoot.
there's a whole community of you out there. You just gotta go find them.
Yeah, and then that's the nice thing about the internet is no matter what you're fucking into, you can fucking find your people and fucking.
Yeah.
That's the best. It's like sometimes outcasts are the coolest people I've found, and like if your only common trait is that you're an outcast, there's your common trait. You know what I mean?
Well, you run that R9K Discord, like the upstate New York, like that's a great thing, just to give like people like that like a chance to like interact with each other.
It's not. It wasn't even necessary. It's a little bit of both, but I was just explaining to
Yeah, I
earlier
just learned
what
about this the
R9K
other day.
was.
This is like super.
Basically, I gave you a shitty description of what it actually is. R9K is what it really ends up being is like Outcasts.
Okay, hold on. Give it to me as a movie trailer.
The Outcasts coming to theaters this fall. In a world where I don't know where I'm going. In a world with established social hierarchies and structures, the cliques and the jocks and the I don't know where I'm going. One group of people will not rule them all. The Outcasts. I should be a voice actor. I really should. That'd be such a fun job.
I would love to be a voice actor.
Oh my god.
I think I'd be terrible at it, but I think it'd be fucking fun as fuck.
I think I could be good at it, but I mostly want to do it. It's just really fun.
It would be so much fun to just do it. I think it's so be a blast.
Fun fact. Fiverr, yeah?
Yeah.
My neighbor down the street from me, my dad's house, not my apartment.
Yeah.
Like 3 houses down is the #1 rated voice actor on Fiverr.
No shit, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he just like I think you can crawl on it right now, and it's like top rated 5 stars consistently.
No shit.
And he probably likes fucking bank. I didn't really ask him about details, but I was like, I even messaged him. I was like, hey man, that's awesome. Congrats, I saw you.
What's his name?
Sean Carney. Shout out Sean.
No shit.
Apparently, what happened was
Check him out on Fiverr.
Fiverr.
I've heard it both ways.
Ew.
Shout out to Psych.
Psych.
What happened? Shane Dawson put out a video, and it was basically just a giant, like, I'm gonna, fuck around with my money, and we'll make a video out of it. And he was just like, I'm gonna pay people on Fiverr to do random shit for me, and found Sean Carney and was just like, I'm gonna have him do this goofy voiceover or something. And then he got the product, and then the next time he made a video, he was like, "Wow, this guy's really good. Like, he should be way higher rated." And so apparently he is now.
That's amazing.
So thanks, Shane.
That's so wonderful.
I mean, I think honestly, like that's the way to universal basic income right there is through that freelancing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy how
I would do it
we have
myself,
that
but I don't want to compete
platform
with Sean.
That's so cool. Well, you don't have to do fucking voice acting. But you could do fucking like make a song for someone, make a 15-second
That's true,
whatever. Like
yeah.
you can, take
jingle.
Yeah, take your skill set and just fucking apply it to Fiverr.
Yeah, true.
Pete Fritz will call you and masturbate on the phone
Well, he talks about cheese and
I will
kiwi.
give you
for $10.
$5 for the most mediocre phone sex you've ever had.
Ooh, I'm listening.
We're talking the top of the line of mediocrity here. Interesting.
The most mediocre. Not
Oh.
mediocre, the most
The
mediocre.
most.
Oh, shoot, I just had something. Fuck, I lost it. I hate that so much.
And like a rose in the rain.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. So I know this is off topic, but what do you want your Brain on Tom theme song to sound like?
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm really open to fucking do anything with it.
Because, like, I don't know, when you imagine the show as an entity,
That's an entity.
what do you hear?
Huh.
What genre is your Brain on Tom musically?
You know, I don't really have one labeled. Just it's a lot more upbeat.
Okay, upbeat.
So like when I was looking for the song I use now for Persona, like I went through a bunch of different video game songs, and like that one was just like, this is like a good, like it's upbeat. It's kind of
which song?
it's the song from the testing when you take a test.
Oh, word. Okay, yeah.
And I was like, it's not like
'Cause there's like 100 songs in that soundtrack.
is a lot, and like I didn't just stick
remember all
with
the
them.
names.
Yeah, I like, but like a lot of them, like they have like a slow build up or something. But
Yeah.
like it's got like it's kind of upbeat, but it's not like fucking something you'd see on like a kid show. It's like it's kind of but it's got like whatever.
Because visually, I've noticed there's pink and orange and like bright neons.
Yeah,
So what initially came to mind was like some like 80s synth kind of thing.
that'd be dope.
So I don't know. We'll see.
I fuck with some
play around with
vaporwave. I don't know if that counts as
Ooh.
actual music genre.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
It's touching me, but I love it.
I love it. Yeah,
It's cool.
it makes Mike cry. He's like, I don't understand
Wow.
this. This is too weird. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm like, it's fair.
Okay. And then on the other hand, Steven the Carpet Exists.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love vaporwave. Yeah, even though it's like kind of weird, and I really only listen to like 2 people from it.
I don't know any of the artists. Like I've heard like 1 or 2 like songs somewhere, but like
The big one is Floral Shop.
Oh yeah,
by,
okay.
uh,
I keep seeing that.
Who's real? The girl who does it, she goes by Vectroid, but something to that effect. But she has a different name. She went under a different name for that album, so it's not actually by her. And then she's a whole bunch. If you like look up her, I think she has a Wikipedia page, and it'll have like all the different names she's gone by, because every one of her projects seems to be like a different name, and she'll do something weird about it. Saying Pepsi is dope. He also changed his name because I think Pepsi was like, fuck you. So he also has a different name. I forget what it's called now, but he's fucking dope.
Also, on topic, someone I think you might like is Laserhawk.
I love Laserhawk.
Okay, cool.
Whoa.
All right, great.
I love
With
Laserhawk.
a name like
Full circle.
Laserhawk.
I know, right? I saw that. I was like, okay, I have to know what
Yeah.
this sounds like.
Laserhawk's dope.
Right?
Laserhawk's sick.
Oh man. Okay, good. That's good. Actually, one of the shitty band concerts we went to back at school. I think it was Sienna Fest weekend actually. And I was looking at the calendar, and I'll only go if the names of the bands are interested.
Yeah.
There was one that was like Tiger Wine, and I was like, I have to know what that sounds like.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good, by the way. It was like fucking sludge punk rock,
Dope.
but it was just this wall of sound.
That's
And,
always
like,
a good feeling.
this
I did enjoy that.
Super cramped stage. They're like right in front of you, and all of the amps are just blasting in your face, and you can like your entire body can feel the sound.
That's
and
sick.
It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, then I tried to like the next day I went and listened to like Bandcamp songs. It was like, this is terrible. But in the moment, it was like, oh my god, this is sick.
In the moment, bands are the best.
Yeah.
That's like there's a whole Tiger's Jaw. Like that's
Actually, no, I don't want to say it was terrible. It was good, but it wasn't like
Wasn't the same thing.
yeah.
Yeah, Tiger's Jaw is like that for me. Like they're a very good in the moment band. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
They like recording wise too. They're awesome. But just
Yeah,
like
that was a whole Hartford crew thing. Was Tiger's Jaw? I missed out on that one.
Emo. We were big emo kids.
Yeah,
Never clicked at that.
All of his like friend group had like this very different like. For some reason, they all shared the same like musical tastes.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
Yeah, pretty
however
much.
It fucking worked out.
Yeah.
But like, and so whenever they hang out, they always will like somehow end up back there. I feel like, but then I'm left out of it, so I have no idea what they're talking about.
Good music. Yeah. Speaking of good music, I mean, you guys want to hear some music?
Yeah, do you guys want to actually do that?
You want to do a couple songs?
What are we at right now anyway?
About 150.
Oh shit. Okay.
150? Yeah, let's give these guys a treat.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
They've been waiting patiently for an
Yeah,
hour and 50
yeah.
minutes.
All right. Give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
It's going to be a tight squeeze here. This is how we perform on stage, too. Tell me how we got so far. 50 miles from where I parked the car. And tell me how we got so drunk. Just carrying you back, but I know it's love. And I saw you fumble with your phone on my way back from the last call. No worries at all. It's what you told me when you told me it was just the guy from last fall. If I was smart, I'd drop you right here. Leave money for the cab and make myself disappear. To make you feel so alone would be an eye for an eye, and I've taught myself to let it go. Alcohol is the rose-colored glasses you wear whenever I call. Stays blurry enough to last until it's over. Then it's over for months. And if I was smart, I'd drop you right here. Leave money for the cab and make myself disappear. Make you feel so alone would be an eye for an eye, and I've taught myself to let it go. Please just lay in bed. I can't stay the night. It's 5:05. I've got a bus to catch. And honey, if you're feeling sick, just turn your head to the left. Garbage pail beside your bed. If you need anything at all, you've got my number, just call. Otherwise, good morning, good night.
That was fucking sick.
So we got a great audio part, but video, I don't know about the video. We should have switched spots there. But whatever. Okay.
Your spot. Let's do it.
It's your mom's spot.
Ah, got him.
Wait, Tom, can you put the camera down a little bit?
Yep. Gotta get our junk more.
There it is. Okay. Sweet. Alright. On to Tuesdays, right?
Sure.
One.
Don't think you should hide the freckles on your face. Each one of them's a spot, a kiss for me to place. I've spent most of my life thinking I knew what love was. Well, maybe for tonight I'll reconsider it, because it's the feeling that I get every time she takes a step towards me. And baby, if you try, could you look me in the eyes and believe? You know I'm listening to my heart, and it gets louder when you start holding on my shoulders, girl. You make my body smoke. Through a sense the day that I saw you, wanted nothing more but to call you. You got my body aching. How much longer can I take it? No more. It would kill me to see you walk out the door. I drink myself to lying on the floor. Oh, and to 1,000 pieces would my heart break if you're leaving. So baby, come back to sleep. And if my fate's already decided, and it's not just a wave that we're riding, there ain't no sense trying to hide it if we don't got the strength to fight it. So baby, take my hand, I'll be so happy to be your man. You can sleep here on my shoulders, gotta scooch a little closer to me. Decided in the slush to where that we're riding. There ain't no sense trying to hide it if we don't have the strength to fight it. So baby, take my hand, I'll be so happy to be your man. You can sleep here on my shoulders, gotta scooch a little closer to me.
Woo! That was sick too.
Woo! First try, nice.
It's just fucking dope, guys.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be there. This is sick. Yeah, this is fucking sick.
We got one person. No, we were talking about before. I was like, Marty was like, I would be so upset if no one shows up. I'm like, well, Alex's mom is gonna be there,
Which is all we need, really.
Oh, do you want to? No, we don't yet. Until okay.
You want to do that? I want to do that.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
What about ghosts? Do you want?
No, let's do that one.
Okay, you're right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swimming in an ocean sky, not a single cloud for at least 100 miles. I'm blue that's deeper than my eyes. It makes me feel like I could fly. It makes me feel so small, like I don't matter at all. The horizons that surround me shows me what I can never see. Solo. sounds cooler on electric guitar, I promise. Tired eyes catch a shooting star. The wish that you've been waiting for. The lights cross the deep blue sky, and the light of the sun meets night. And could the darkness be another symbol to me? Not a place of loneliness, but a place where it's just me. Close enough.
Yeah. There we go. We had fun. That's all that matters.
That was sick.
Word.
You guys are fucking tight. That's fucking awesome.
It sounds much better when you still isn't electric.
No.
It's hard on acoustic, but it works.
No, it's good. This is the exact kind of type of shit I fuck with.
Here we go. And then we wrote this one for you, Tom.
Oh, thank you.
Which one?
The one that we're writing right now. For Tom.
Oh, yes. The one that we definitely planned ahead of time. Yep.
Alright, what do you think, Tom? What's Tom's chord? Tom is
Ooh.
You think he's a D minor kind of guy?
No, that's too... Tom is like...
Is he a C guy?
C's a classic. Tom is classic. I mean, I'm always a sucker for A major 7. That's a sexy chord. Just like Tom. Brain on Tom. It might as well be Tom on your brain.
It's Tom on your brain.
It's Tom on your brain.
Brain on your Tom.
Your brain on Tom. Cause this is your brain.
Brain on Tom.
And this is a brain on drugs. What?
The
And
drug
this
is Tom.
And this is a brain on Tom. Clearly the superior Sincora brother. His name is Tom.
You heard it here first.
Mike, if you're listening, which I know you're not, so I'm not that offended.
Ooh.
It's definitely Tom.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding, Mike. You know I love you. But also Tom's pretty cool. And also Ben's pretty cool. But I don't get to see him much. Because he's still in school. Yeah, Ben is still in school. He's still in school. He's still in school. Stay in school.
Yeah.
And don't do heroin.
Yeah. If you learned anything, just don't do heroin.
Just don't do heroin. And stay in school.
And listen to your brain on Tom.
And listen to your brain on Tom.
Tuesdays.
That's
on,
pretty much the.
Fox.
That's pretty much the gist of it.
Yeah.
So listen to Tom. Listen to your parents unless they're wrong. Oh, that rhymed. And don't do heroin. That's.
And to our AI overlords in the future, be forgiving.
Oh yeah.
All right. There you go. That's the longest intro song you'll ever have.
Holy shit, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Good. What else?
I think that's it, man.
I mean, that's fucking...
Oh, come
fucking
on. We got something.
if you guys want to keep going, that's awesome, but that's fucking...
You said it'd be awesome.
What?
If we kept going.
Okay, what do you want?
keep going.
One more.
That was fucking... Yeah, alright, one more.
One more encore.
Alright, well, encore for... Yeah, that was sick.
Let me think. What's the other one we're gonna do? Oh, the chords for We Hate It, Change Later. Guitar shit, man. Fucking nerds. Who even plays guitar? Losers. Are you in D tune? What are you doing?
Yeah, this is D, so D to G maybe?
Nope.
Yeah.
That's not J.
Is it A?
It's like...
Alright, just keep up.
Great.
Back to when we found that new spot where our camp dropped on a hill so steep the fire lost a birch log, didn't get much sleep. The fire nearly burnt off on my knuckle hair that I'd been growing for 15 years. And 6 more later, and I'm just trying for fun to decide which one is better, a sleep or a run. Of my favorite series I've completed, twice done. Pretend I'm imperious and that I'm better than some, just so I can find some peace in something more than my memories. Shouldn't have to fade in nostalgic tendencies. I'd love to say that I've been, that the grass is never green, but why lie to the other guy who's just trying to believe in something more than his preconceived, indoctrinated values? He's been with you, who's he? How many times do I have to receive the blood of a savior to find he's come and saved me? Do you think that he's watching now? The moments when you need help, stop trying to figure out of who, what, where, when, and how. I'll just wait till he makes up his mind and comes down. Ask how he's been quiet, if I need him around. Leave me room to deny it, if he could let me figure it. Perfect.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Well, that was awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking sick.
Yeah, man. So come down.
Yeah.
December
Yeah, so
30th.
when we actually practice, it'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where is it again? December 30th.
December 30th, Sunnyside Part 3 in Queensbury, New York.
Queensbury, New York, yep.
We'll have a sign up by then. There's not a sign up yet.
Sign up at all?
A sign up at the venue.
Oh, because, we're trying to make it a charitable cause.
Also,
Oh.
there's someone in my family.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. They're kind of like cousins of the family, you know, like I got a big family, but Dan is a little kid. He's probably like in 4th or 5th grade, and he's got Ewing sarcoma,
Okay.
which is this rare bone disease, and he's got to get his leg amputated, and obviously like medical bills are crazy, and it's like such a tumultuous time with healthcare that we're not like we're gonna make it a benefit show for that. We're gonna start a GoFundMe page for people who feel like they'd like to give to something like that. It's definitely a good cause, and it would help the family out a lot. So we'll start a GoFundMe page, and when you're there, we'll have signs up all over the place. Don't feel obligated to give, but if
it's free cover and everything. So.
yeah. And if anything, like just to give awareness about this kind of problem that we're having with, medical expenses in the Americas, or the United States is crazy.
Awareness is especially important because I was not even aware that this was a benefit until like 10 hours ago.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Pretty much. So
All right. Fantastic. Yeah. So
Feel free, guys.
You want Pimp the GoFundMe right now? Or do you not know what that is?
Well, yeah, we don't have it up yet.
Okay.
We'll pimp it at the show. You
Okay.
know?
All right. Sounds good.
That's fine.
Yeah. Feel free to give me that shit. I can put it in the description of everything, all that kind of stuff.
Perfect.
But,
Yeah, we'll start it out.
yeah. So December 30th. What was the place again?
Sunnyside Par 3, Queensbury, New
Par
York.
3. Okay.
Yep. Ask for Basement Vacation,
Basement Vacation.
and you get to get in free.
Fantastic.
And also, if you don't ask for Basement Vacation,
I was gonna say. I was like, wait, what? Also, our other friends, Alex is there.
Yep,
He's
Boo
great.
Fucking Radley.
Even if you hate us and you thought this was garbage, you should still
they
go.
are totally worth coming out and just
just
checking
for
out.
them.
And then we have another. I'm not.
Oh yeah, I have
the
no
band.
fucking clue who the other
Friends
guy
of the Scott. He's in BFR.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna play an acoustic set before too. And I mean, Scott's got great taste in music, so I don't
Nice.
think they're gonna be. They're probably gonna be
whatever.
incredible.
Nice.
Good showcase of local talent. So come on down,
That's pretty fucking sick.
have some drinks, buy some pizza.
Well, thanks for coming down, guys. This is amazing.
No problem,
when,
dude.
When Alex Haven
Thanks for
eventually
having
becomes
us.
famous, and this is Your Brandon Tom is a legendary archive,
Yeah.
then just remember that Alex Haven got to start here.
Yep. And he played with schmucks like us at one point.
That's right. And humble beginnings. That's what we are.
Yeah.
Compared
That's
to
our next band name. Is Humble Beginnings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
You guys have been great. Thanks.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Brain on Tom.
Well, you're welcome. I'm glad. Thanks for coming here. That was fucking sick. That was fucking blew my expectations out of the water.
Word.
So thanks,
Nice.
guys.
Wow, that we even practiced. Holy shit.
Yeah. So that was fucking awesome. So all right. So we'll wrap this one up. Thanks again for coming. And with that, love and kisses.